more than likely, but your goal is to try to contain him. If you can contain him and limit those big plays from him, keep him in third and distance. You don't want to give up big plays on first, second down, because then your whole playbook is open. If you give up 5, 6, 7 yards on first down, that playbook is wide open. With a quarterback like that, you got to limit the chunk plays.
It will be interesting, Ben, to see how we blitz against him. With these guys that can run like that as well, your containment is just super important. So that'll be a interesting thing to see how they've got the defensive lined up to blitz this guy, to put a little pressure on him, looking for those mistakes. If we can rush a pass, scramble him out into a tackle, anything like that to kind of get him off his rhythm. Like you said, a mature quarterback like this, it's going to take some stuff to get him off his game there.
For sure, and you segued that perfectly, because my next note was talking about the ACA defense pressuring him.
Yeah.
We have been an aggressive defense all season. I would not expect that to change tonight. That's who we are. That has become our identity. Coach Epp said coming into the season that they would be aggressive. That is the one thing he said about this defense. Bend, don't break. We're coming to be aggressive. We're sending blitzes. We're going to fly to the football. And if you are aggressive, if you don't stay in your lane, literally, you can give up some big plays. We saw that on the road together, that edge not set perfectly.
Yep.
Against a team like this, you got to stay real disciplined as you are being aggressive. So I expect us to continue. I don't think Coach Epp is going to change his defensive play calling at all. I think he's going to stay with who they are. It's worked for them. At times it burns you.
That's right.
If you're going to be aggressive like we are, especially with a really young football team, Adam, I think you mentioned it, one of our starting safeties, freshman, unheard of. A couple sophomores out there. So I would say you want to bend but don't break. So putting the pressure on them. I put this as well, Adam, that we didn't have the start to this game last year. We won in the playoffs. I have on here what to expect tonight. Play the long game. Don't quit.
No.
If they jump on you or if the quarterback makes some plays, don't quit. Play the long game. Play all 4 quarters, because you just never know.
Yeah, it's one of those, you can change the momentum of the game with one deflected pass or one long caught ball. So, like you said, just because they get one over the top of us does not mean the game's over. We can flip it just as easily. We've seen it that year from Snipes to be able to get the ball deep to some of our receivers. So if we can play the long ball like you're talking about, defend the long ball deep and get pressure on the quarterback, it ought to pose some trouble for them.
For sure. And one of their top receivers, good football player, saw film on him, transferring from Wicksburg.
Yeah.
And, of course, your new high school, the way that's set, you see a lot more of that now. You do see kids transferring from high school to high school. And I don't know if he had to sit out a year. Maybe he did. Who knows? Irregardless, he is on this team now, and he's a good football player. And I can definitely see where he'll be targeted a lot. So we want to contain him. We want to put our best defensive backs on him. I imagine we will. I think he'll see some matchups with AC, one of our superior athletes. So something to keep an eye on for tonight. And Adam, obviously Jeff's not here. He did talk with Coach Summers, as he does every week leading up to game day. One thing that Coach Summers mentioned for this game, particularly coming off a bye week, the 2 things they focused on, number 1 was getting healthy. We did have some more players, I think, banged up than people realized.
Yeah.
The bumps and bruises that you go through in a season. The second thing, and I like this, is they really went back to basics. They spent the off-bye week focused in on how do we tackle better.
That's right.
How do we play our gaps better.
That's right.
So getting back into the weeds is some of those things that you probably haven't had to do since maybe July, early August, because once game week starts, you're flipping into all those things. So having that bye week, as we see in colleges a lot as well, just getting back into the basics. So Coach Summers said that's what they did.
You never hear anybody say, we blocked and tackled better than the other team and we lost. So I love that, going back to the basics, working on our execution like that.
For sure, and whoever makes the least amount of mistakes generally wins the game.
Yeah, no doubt.
And when you're going through the basics, that's what you're going to have to do. We've alluded to this a little bit already, Adam. I'll put you on the spot. I want you to give me 1 or 2 keys to the game for you tonight, and we've alluded to them on kind of what we expect already. I'll give you mine first, give you a couple minutes to think about it. Just a key or 2 to the game. I'll circle back to playing the long game. I'll circle back to that. Not being rattled as a young team. if things don't go our way early on. And who knows? They probably won't, Adam, if we're being honest. We're talking about a team that comes in here with a lot of confidence. They're 4-1.
Yeah.
Their only loss was to a pretty good football team by, I guess, a safety. So don't be rattled if things don't go away early.
Yeah, Ben, to me, I'm going to look at our offense. We're going to keep up with these guys offensively. They're going to score some points. We're going to try to obviously disrupt that. But for us to see how we run the ball, see how we set the edge, we got great backs back there. If AC can go, I know he's listed as a starter on wide receiver, but he'll be a great spell for Ortiz Ramirez back there in the backfield. So see if we can get David the ball, get him 6-7 yards a touch, get that passing game opened up. We watched when we were in Dothan, ironically, how diverse and how open that playbook was, where it was run and pass and run and pass. It would be very neat to see us be able to execute both ways and really cause them some trouble. Like you mentioned, they play crosstown rival of ours, Montgomery Academy. For MA to get out and beat this team shows that this is something that we can do. It's not a task we can't handle.
For sure.
So I say we play our game offensively, put the pressure on them. And so that's kind of my key to the game. How are we going to set the edge on offense? How are we going to run the ball? And then see how that develops in the pass game for us.
Well, hey, by the way, on the field right now, you're seeing head of school, Mr. Josh Roberts, ACA. We're keeping within our celebration of 50 years of ACA football. So what you're seeing down there is Mr. Josh Roberts, with tonight's honorary team captains. That's the 1988 ACA varsity football team. And this team, Adam, a lot of accolades here that they're responsible for. They were the first ACA varsity team to win a regional championship. Big thing there. First team that won 9 games entering into the Alabama High School Athletic Association. There's several things I could read here. I'll read one or two more, Adam. First ACA football team to start the season with 5 straight wins. Adam, that alone's a pretty big feat.
That's a big deal. Ben, I'm looking down here at these guys. When we're little snot-nosed kids running through the high school,
yeah,
I can remember being in elementary school looking at Kareem McNeil, fell in the wheelchair there, looking at Top Shoemaker, looking at Buddy Pugh, thinking these guys are bigger than life. Yeah. And not only were they great athletes in multi-sports, but my goodness, they were great leaders in the school. So, yeah, continue.
They're also the first team that ever finished 9-2. You read some of their names. You're looking right now, folks, at Kareem McNeil, Buddy Pugh, Dan Schofield, and Top Shoemaker. And I know a couple of the guys that were going to be here couldn't make it, Adam. Anyway, that's what you see Mr. Roberts done there with them, and so many awesome things about these guys. There's so much I can read. And, Adam, you may know some of these coaches right here from that era. I don't know if you want to mention any of those guys that you may know or know about a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, some of the legends. Clay Bartee, he was here just a couple weeks ago. Lincoln Smith, Doug Poe, still here in town. Of course, Tim Perry down here. Coach Drennan was there back in the day. One thing that's not on the list there, we've had several athletes going to play in the collegiate level. Kareem McNeil was recruited by Gene Stallings to go play at the University of Alabama.
Wow.
Went on to play there before he was injured in the automobile accident that you see there. But larger than life I think he might have even been Mr. ACA when he was here. So really, really talented group down there. Even those coaches, I mean, they were legends back in those days too. So it's always good to go back in time and see these guys. So,
again, you're seeing some of the ACA varsity football team down the field. That's going to be tonight's honorary captains. I believe also down there you see Coach Perry, our interim athletic director, on the field right now here at ACA. And we are appreciative of this team, what they stand for, who they are. And we're thankful that some of these guys can be back and be honored here tonight as honorary captains.
Yeah.
And so, once again, we want to appreciate them and all that they've done. And if you're listening tonight, Adam here is alumni of ACA. So he has a lot of ties to this. And so when things like this are on the field, it's a sweet spot with him. Class of 97, isn't that right?
We don't have to talk about that quite as loud as you did.
So, Adam, you give tonight. You give great perspective as a former student athlete here at ACA, and so again, we appreciate you filling in. And by the way, tonight's game is sponsored by Presley Roofing and Construction.
Yes,
that'll be our sponsor tonight, and so we're appreciative of them. Thank you, Presley Roofing and Construction, for sponsoring tonight's game, and even sponsoring tonight's broadcast. So, I want to give a shout out to them. And Adam, going back to the keys of the game, and man, I guess we've done this long enough now. We actually timed that out perfect to the honorary captains. But I did have one more, and I guess you and I have coached together so long and been friends together. You actually had my other one, was to keep the offense open. So props to you for thinking that way too. I had in my notes, we have to stay balanced. We have to let Snipes throw the ball.
Yeah.
Even if that's Jackson Burton over the middle.
That's right.
Keeping that defense honest. As you alluded to, we did that in Dothan. Got to do it again.
That's one thing, too, Ben. The way you talk about how we ought to throw the ball is specifically what I was looking for as well. We threw the slants. We threw the short passes to loosen that defense up, and I think you're exactly right. I think we've got to do the exact same thing tonight. It ought to be a lot of fun to see that.
And I think we will. Coach Dawkins, good play caller. He's known to be a good play caller. And, you play the hand you're dealt. Sometimes some people may say, well, man, they're being conservative. Well, sometimes that's not as easy. But I do think that we are leaning on Christian more and more than we used to. Christian has had a whole other year to learn the quarterback position. He's learning quarterback number. That helps. And if you got Jackson Burton, you got him in that tight end role, or you got him in the slot role, and you're looking for somebody to go win a one-on-one, he's your guy. He's your guy.
He brings the size to the middle of the field, I promise you.
He does. And tonight, we're 11 minutes from kickoff here at John Mark Stallings Field. Again, your ACA Eagles taking on Houston Academy tonight in a big one. Both teams want to win this. It's elementary night, so right now you're seeing elementary students, cheerleaders, etc., come down to the field, and they're getting ready for our players to run out. And again, we'll have captains coming out soon. And our captains, once again, for ACA tonight, going to be A.C. Walters, Jackson Burton, David Ortiz-Ramirez, and Grady Roberts. So that'll be our team. And as we do every game, Adam, I know you're usually in the booth next door, but perfectly timed right before the players run out, we have to do our college football pick'ems.
Man.
We're going to talk 2 or 3 minutes about college football to finish off the pregame show. You're the guest of honor tonight. We're going to let you lead the way.
Give me some easy ones.
Well, we do the same teams every week, so these are always difficult. Adam.
I feel like I ought to say, give me some easy ones, though.
Yeah, you got to. Well, I'm going to give you Tennessee, Arkansas first. Tennessee's going to be at Arkansas. I'm not sure if this matters to you or not, but for what it's worth, Tennessee's a 13-point favorite. Who you got on the road there?
Ben, I personally sat through the Auburn-Arkansas game.
Okay.
Arkansas's bad.
Okay.
Auburn played worse. 13 points. Ha. I'd say double that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Tennessee ought to be big in that
You're
one.
taking Vols on the road.
Vols big.
I'm going to save your team for last. And this is an easy one. I got to put it in here just because Jeff was usually here. Alabama, Vanderbilt. How about we do this? Alabama's a 22-point favorite. Do they cover?
No way.
You don't think they cover?
No. Where are they playing?
They're at Nashville.
I don't know. Vandy, it's a flip of the coin.
Okay.
We've seen them play really good in years past. We've seen them play really bad most years. They took Missouri down. Was it the last possession of the game?
It was.
I mean, it was a one-possession loss. Played them hard the whole game. I don't know. I don't see 22 points, but you never know with Alabama either. Milroe could get hot and line it up like he did last time.
Okay, so I'm going to have you Tennessee. I'm going to take you Alabama not covering.
Yes.
Okay, and then this is the big one. You know what's coming next.
Yeah.
We're just going to go straight winner on this one. Auburn, Georgia. Georgia, a little bit more of a favorite than I thought they'd be.
Sure.
Who you got?
I know we're not picking line. What's the line?
We're 20-plus.
Well,
we are 20+.
I know we're picking straight winner. I don't think Georgia covers, and here's why.
Okay.
Auburn is – you watched what we did against not Arkansas, against Oklahoma last week.
Yeah.
Big game. Had the game in hand, up 11, and we just squandered it away. Last year we took Georgia to the wire again. Took them to the wire. I'm seeing the same thing, Ben. It's a Georgia win.
Yeah.
Auburn's going to ugly it up.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be tough, but I think Georgia's gonna prevail.
Okay.
But I don't see the spread.
Okay. I'm gonna let Randy go. He's off mic, so I'll communicate to him. Tennessee, Arkansas. Randy, who you got?
got Tennessee.
He's going to take Tennessee. Randy, do you have Alabama covering at Vandy?
I do not.
Okay, you don't have them covering either.
Alabama, I think they're going to have a hangover from last week's game.
All right. And then Auburn, Georgia, Randy, who you got?
Well, I got Georgia, but I think that line is going to be about perfect. I think it's 24 last time I saw it.
Okay,
And
yeah.
I think Georgia will probably
You got him
win
covering.
right around that time.
Okay.
Right around that time.
So Randy's taking Tennessee. He's taking Vandy.
Randy.
He's taking Alabama to not cover, and he's taking Georgia in the win and probably to cover as well. Here's the deal. I got to be honest, Adam. Right now, from my records, Randy is leading this week to week. The three of us have picked very similar each week. But Randy, I've got him as a one-game lead on Jeff and I. Jeff and I are tied. So I'm going to roll the dice a little bit here. I'm definitely going to take Tennessee over Arkansas.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to take Alabama to cover. I'm going to predict Alabama will put 30-plus on Vandy on the spread.
Okay.
I'm also going to predict Georgia is going to beat Auburn, but they will not cover.
Yeah.
So that is going to be my prediction. I think I have said all along, Will Muschamp, he's a great coach. I know this season has not gone well for Auburn. To be honest with you, as a Tennessee fan, when we hired Heupel, who's done an amazing job, by the way, before he was there, I kept saying, Hugh Freeze, that's the guy. That's who you want to get. So when Auburn hired him, my first thought was, well, that's your guy. That's who I wanted at Tennessee. So I just think at some point that clicks.
It will. I mean, you can see him on the sideline. He's frustrated as he can be at the quarterback play.
Right.
If you'll notice, it looks like we went on and wrote the check to the quarterback that flipped from Notre Dame.
You did. I was going to bring that up.
Yeah. Congrats to the fundraisers over there for getting that money together.
He was not all the recruiting experts had him solid, by the way, to Notre Dame.
Yeah.
And then somebody said, you know what? He ain't going to be solid because my checkbook is going to show up.
You've heard it. I mean, money talks. So.
It does. And it always has. Of course, now with NIL, it's all open back up. So, yeah, I think Auburn, they're one quarterback away. I tell you when it'll happen, it'll click, is about the time they schedule Tennessee. They'll have the second coming of Cam Newton or whoever else you want to compare them to.
Yes.
So that's we'll ask Mr. Roberts, Josh Roberts, our head of school. He'll be up here with us in the third quarter. We'll ask him his rundown. We'll get his predictions for Saturday. Again, we are right at 5 minutes, just over 5 minutes from kickoff here at John Mark Stallings Field, where your ACA Eagles taking on Houston Academy. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Ben Russell. I'm joined by Adam Donaldson and Randy Holman here in the broadcast booth. We're missing Jeff Taggart tonight. He's home, not feeling well, and hope he recovers, gets better, and hope to see him next week. So, and again, we're right here at John Mark Stallings Field. On the screen, you are seeing the ACA captains line up. We've announced those a couple times. They're going to be joined by tonight's honorary captains, who we also talked about earlier. Across the way from us, Adam, you see a couple of players from Houston Academy. They're getting ready to walk over. They'll have a meeting here in midfield. We'll get the coin toss, and we'll be ready to play some football.
Yeah, I'm looking at these captains down here, Ben. You got these legends that are standing there as honorary captains. If you look at the sheer size of these has-beens, these wash-ups, as the young guys will call them.
Right.
Put those pads on those big boys right there. I think they could still go.
I think you're right. Yeah, those are not guys I'd want to cross probably.
No,
So,
no, not a bit.
So again, we're just about 4 minutes to go from kickoff. We're here at John Mark Stallings Field. We are waiting for the meeting of the minds here at midfield for the coin toss for the captains, and I think we're all lined up here, Adam. We should be ready to go.
Ben, did we mention that it's elementary night? Look
It is.
at all the kids out
That's
there.
right. What a good sign. Hey, you know what, Adam? It feels like football tonight a little bit.
It's cooled off a little bit.
It's cooled off a lot. It has. It's a beautiful night here at John Mark Stallings Field, and it is great to see all those kids down there. And I know they're ready for that football team to come out, and they will soon. To our left here in the broadcast booth is the ACA elementary night lineup. To our right is the Houston Academy Raiders. That's be the Raiders to our right, and they'll get ready to come out as well. And so we'll wait for the coin toss here. We'll have an instruction from the white hat. We'll give you the winner here of the toss and who's going to be up to kick off first.
Ben, one thing to mention, heavily related to the game tonight, Chris Adams' birthday is today. I know he's here. He's not listening, but Everybody need to send Chris a text, rag him on his birthday.
Happy birthday, Chris Adams.
How about that?
All around good guy, ACA parent.
ACA parent, great
and
guy.
so, yeah, happy birthday, Chris Adams. Going to give you a shout out, even though you're here somewhere here in the stands. By the way, great crowd tonight.
Good crowd.
Right here at John Mark Stallings.
Excited
Field.
crowd, Ben.
They are.
There's a buzz. All these kids running around.
There is a buzz. I did, Adam, for what it's worth, I did tell my daughter to stay injury-free tonight.
Wow.
So,
wow.
A lot of kids here tonight. I've had one injury already for my daughter during football season, trying to avoid the others. So
and it's just halfway through, Ben.
we're just halfway through the season. That is correct. So the Eagles have won the toss. Houston Academy has won the toss. They have deferred. So the Eagles will receive the ball first here. We're about 2 minutes from the kick. Both teams, or the captains rather, will go and join their teams.
Ben, looks like we're going to receive from the south end zone. That'll be to our right. So Houston Academy will be lining up to our left, kicking to our right. From what they lined up, we'll see.
We'll see. So, and again, our ACA Eagles will be led out by Coach Michael Summers. And then the Raiders, not sure if we have their head coach listed right here, Adam.
Oh, yeah. Mr.
Coach
Eddie Brundage.
Mr. Eddie Brundage will lead out the Houston Academy Raiders. So it's football time here at ACA, and it looks like here comes the Raiders to our right, Adam. They've made their way to the field. They went ahead and jumped on out.
Well, we'd rather get that over with, to be honest with you, Ben. They're still coming.
They are still coming. So the home team will wait for the visitors to come out, which is a little unorthodox. And the Raiders take the field. They are white on white on white. The Stormtroopers. And now, here's your home team, ACA Eagles.
There we go.
Taking the field. They got the gray helmets on, maroon jerseys, and the gray breeches.
Looking good.
Looking good
sharp
here
tonight,
at
guys.
home. And as we mentioned, all those kids are a part of that run-out tunnel there, and I know they're excited. Some of the elementary cheerleaders are out there.
Check out the little flag football boys
Flag
chasing.
football boys are out there. What an awesome memory for those guys. And right now, what we're going to do, we're going to step away for the national anthem that will be brought to you by the ACA Marching Band. Also, we'll also time out here in the booth for the prayer. And tonight's prayer is going to be led by elementary head of school, Mr. Doug Black. So, again, we're going to pause here for the national anthem and the prayer led by Mr. Doug Black. All right, we're back here in the broadcast booth here at John Mark Stallings Field. Again, I'm Ben Russell, joined by Adam Donaldson and Randy Holman, and we are right here at kickoff. If you're just joining us, it's elementary night here with your ACA Eagles taking on the Houston Academy Raiders. Big game tonight, regional game, need a win. Adam, I figure there's probably 5 teams lobbying for 4 playoff spots. And so, obviously, both teams are wanting to win this game. I think both teams will be a part of that top 4. I think they probably know that deep down as well. You never know.
Sure is nice to go and get in there instead of waiting to the last region game of the year. Like you said, every time we play one of these region games, super important. Let's go on and get business taken care of, move on to the next one.
So, again, your Houston Academy Raiders, they're dressed in all white. They're going to kick off to our home team here, ACA Eagles, with the gray helmets, maroon tops, and gray pants.
Ben got AC Walters back with David Ortiz Ramirez, both deep to receive.
So they'll be back to receive, and we are officially underway here at John Mark Stallings Field.
Wow.
That kick goes into the end zone. It's going to be brought out. No, it's going to be a touchback. So wise decision there. Kind of a last second, I think, Adam, by AC right there. Gave the hand wave.
Interesting.
So,
yeah, right. 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Yeah, we'll get a touchback there. And we will start the drive right here at the 20-yard line. First drive of the game, Adam. You don't want to have a 3-and-out here.
No, sir.
You want to send a message here early. So here's and it looks like we're going to move to the different hash, the near hash.
Yeah.
I know you guys are seeing that on the screen, but the near hash here to our booth on the ACA side. We'll come out in shotgun as we normally do. And Christian will come out throwing early.
Very
nice.
Wow.
Okay.
Survived there.
Gain of a yard or 2. Like the play call there, Adam.
Yeah.
Credit the Raiders on that. They sniffed something out. They stayed true to their assignments.
They did. Great pass. I like the trickery right there. The fumble made a big mistake. Looked like it still resulted in a gain of 1 there. So
could have been a catastrophe. All things considered, love the idea, love the play call. And
little pass, catch, and flip.
It'll be second and about 9.
Looks like we're going to stay in the same formation too, Ben. I'm liking this here.
We're going to throw again. That's AC out there, out of the backfield in motion. He's got a first down and more, Adam.
Ben?
He's across the 50, 40. He's finally drug out of bounds about the 35-yard line.
There's your speed, Ben.
Get your playmakers in space. And, Adam, we talked about it pregame. 2 passes to start the game.
I like it. AC in motion right there, coming in the backfield. Ran him out wide left. Snipes, great pass. Caught him in stride. And when he got to the edge, Ben, his athleticism just clearly smoked him down the sideline. That was
beat him at
great
birth.
to see.
Yes.
Beat him at birth, yes.
Good pickup there. We're going to come out and pass again here, Adam, and that's going to be a sack.
Yeah.
Right about the 46-yard line.
Yeah. Looks like Andrew Gill, outside linebacker for Houston Academy. He just shot right through there.
So big loss right there. Adam, I'm assuming probably on this side of the field we're going to probably already think 4-down territory. Could be wrong. So I'm imagining the next play or two we're going to try to pick up manageable yards to see if we can't get into a 4th down and manageable situation.
If you'll notice, Ben, he held the ball just a little long compared to the first 2 plays. Let's see what happens here.
So we got 3 passes coming out in the first drive of the game. We're going to send David Ortiz Ramirez in motion. He's going to pitch to David. And I don't think maybe loss of 1 there, Adam.
Yeah, looks like they set the edge pretty good, knew it was coming.
So we're gonna pick up 3rd and long here after what looked to be a really good chunk play from AC. Yeah. Let's see what we can draw up right here.
It's like about 3rd and 20 from the 45, Ben. Let's see, this is, like you said, if it's 4-down territory, let's see if we can't split the difference, make it a manageable 4th if there is such on here. But it'll be an interesting play call here, see where we go.
If we're honest, not a whole lot of high school playbooks got 3rd and 20 plus in them.
You don't see it.
So we'll see if we can get some. I like our matchup down low here with David Ortiz Ramirez. And we're going to do a run play up the middle.
Nice little gain of 8, looks like. 7, 8, something like that. All right, what are we calling, Ben? Looks like about a 4th and 12. Where are we going?
Adam, it looks like they're going to keep the offense on, which we thought they would do. I see Coach Dawkins down there. He's looking at his call sheet. Christian's looking over. Do we go verticals right here, Adam? I'm thinking verticals. Give them. I think you tell your quarterback, don't take a sack right here. Here's the deal: you throw an interception on a 10-yard line.
That's a great play.
Not the end of the world.
Yeah.
So get in verticals maybe.
You almost want to throw a 50-50 ball, and if they get it,
that's
fine.
right. So we'll line up 4th and long. AC. Excuse me, that's David Ramirez. And we got him AC over the middle. And that's going to be a first down right at about the 1-yard line.
Ben, check him. He got a pretty tough hit coming across the middle there. Number 4 popped him pretty good.
So great pass. And, by the way, good to see AC pop up right there. Great pass by Snipes.
Great pass.
He did run a vertical route.
Yeah.
As we kind of thought they might would. Looks like they had 3 verts going. And over the middle, again, Adam, AC – he's just faster than most people.
He's faster than most.
He may be the fastest guy on the field in some ways.
Snipes lays the ball out across, almost like it turned into a vertical with a little post slant right there at the end, about a 30-yard pass.
So it looks like they end up spotting at about the 3-yard line.
I like this position here.
So we're going to go with a shotgun, 4 receivers. He's got David in the backfield to his left. And there's the snap. That looked –
We didn't snap it.
okay, we didn't snap it. Okay.
False start on us.
So we're going to get a false start. That's going to be a loss. We're going to back them up. It's going to be 1st and goal with the 8-yard line.
We didn't have enough room down there, Ben. That's all that was.
Yeah, we need – I said, tell you what we need. We need about 5 more yards of space. Man, what a pass, Adam, going back to that last pass. You know, I don't think you see Christian throw that ball a year ago.
No, you don't. He's matured. You know, the confidence to be able to throw the ball like this the coaches have given to him is just outstanding.
And you look, Christian looks noticeably thinner, not in a bad way. He looks more built like a quarterback now. There's the run up the middle. That's going to be David up the middle, not maybe gain of 2 yards.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be at the 6, Ben. Not bad, not bad. Still keep him honest with the run.
Chip away at it a little bit. By the way, I'm loving this opening drive.
Yeah.
And again, when things have not gone our way, I don't feel like we hit the panic button. 4th and 12, good play call. Find a guy over the middle. We get a first down to the 3-yard line.
Yeah, I guess after all, they did have that play in the call sheet there.
I guess so. Coach Dawkins, I tell you what, I'll show those guys in the booth is I do have a couple of big verts we can call.
No doubt.
So we're going to come out with 3 receivers to the left of Christian. He'll also have David Ortiz Ramirez.
A little bit of a bunch
to his left. We got and then Coach Dawkins, it looks like, and Coach Summers want to talk that over. So there'll be a timeout on the field. And while we're in timeout, I want to tell you about October 28th. At the Arrowhead Country Club will be ACA's annual golf tournament. That's going to be presented by Sargent Insurance and Financial. You can meet some great people, eat great food, compete for some fun prizes, and support Eagle Athletics. So if you're listening to the broadcast, you're in the River Region tonight. If you want more information on that, visit alabamachristian.org. And again, that's October 28th at the Arrowhead Country Club for ACA's annual golf tournament. Adam, what you think about it?
I'm going to tell you what, we do a lot of things really well. I think we do that golf tournament great. Steve Borland is, I think he missed his calling. He was a lifelong comedian that just turned into a salesman. But he puts on a show like no other. Door prizes are great. Team prizes are great. The format's phenomenal. You've got your coaches out there. You got some student athletes out there. It's just a great environment. They do a really, really good job with that. If you've got time, got it on your calendar, you ought to make plans to be out there. It'll be a lot.
And Adam, if I'm correct, there's a morning tee time and afternoon.
There is.
So you can manage your schedule a little bit. So there's Christian throwing it to the end zone. Looks like there's some contact. I don't see a flag.
Yeah, looked like he checked him pretty hard.
Probably going to call uncatchable pass there as it's still out of bounds. So that's going to bring up what looks to be 3rd down.
Yeah, 3rd and 7.
And Adam, again, on the golf tournament, you can plan that if you're listening. If you're busy in the morning, you can play afternoon, or
absolutely.
vice versa. So there's some flexibility there. And if I'm not mistaken, slots are still left.
Left. There's a lot of sponsorships that are already taken. So best thing to do is get on the website there and check it out quick.
Yeah,
register.
Sure. So back here on the field, we are 3rd down and goal for the Eagles. It's their opening drive. We're just over 7 minutes ago, first quarter. And we have a pass that fell incomplete.
Looked like a reverse Ortiz, Ramirez to Walters, and just led Snipes a little bit too much there.
Yeah, just a great play call right there. Looks like, Adam, we're going to bring out the field goal team. I like the call. Let's get some points.
I do too, Ben.
On the opening drive.
I do too. I've been a fan of this. I've seen us go both ways with this. We saw it down at Goshen. Tried to punch one in the mouth. The morale seemed to be low. I'm loving this call here. Let's get some points.
We got Tyson Summers out for the field goal attempt. There's the snap. The kick is up, and it looks to be good.
Kick is good.
So ACA is going to take the lead here at John Mark Stallings Field. Right now, ACA 3 and Houston Academy Raiders 0. Adam, reflecting on that drive, it's really everything you wanted. You got points, you passed, you ran, and if you look at the clock, you ate up a lot of time. You're keeping that ball out of that quarterback's hands across the field.
If you're a coach, Houston Academy defense, there are no adjustments you can make for getting beat with speed. That's encouraging, so we can stay with that same, even if there are adjustments, we can still stay with the same format, same play calling, and get the same result. Very encouraging.
I love our, a lot of your opening drives, Adam, obviously scripted.
Yeah.
A lot of times both teams will probably have scripted opening drives.
That's right.
Love our opening drive there. And obviously when things don't go your way, you have to pull different plays. Pretty much a scripted drive, well executed, well played. Again, I'll mention the clock. When you have a game-changer quarterback like the Raiders do, he can't do a whole lot when he gets the ball in his hand. So those long, sustainable drives keep you in the game. You want to give yourself an opportunity to win the fourth quarter.
That's right. You talk about burning clock. We burned almost half the first quarter right there. It's a big deal.
We're going to squib it right here, kind of a hybrid between a squib and onside. The Raiders are going to recover that right about the 34-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like it'll be 1st and 10 over there at the 33, 34-yard line for Houston Academy.
So now we'll see the Raiders opening drive and the much-anticipated quarterback there. That's Caden Mitchell, the senior for the Raiders, and great quarterback. I know we probably, Adam, have some Houston Academy fans watching the ACA broadcast. Obviously, we are for the home team, but we will give credit where it's due. He's a good quarterback, and from what I've heard, great kid.
Yeah, this will be interesting to see how we respond here. I'd say the momentum is on our side. Come out and get points early, and let's see how we can do it on defense.
So there's the snap. He's going to hand off to his right, and that's going to be a pretty decent pickup.
Yeah,
for
a gain of 8.
Looks like he was brought down by number 34, Micah Merritt for the Eagles.
That offensive line looks like they replenished pretty well.
Adam, you just took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah, looks like
I think they passed the eye test. How about that? So they replaced those linemen from last year that dominated so much. Looks like Caden may have just checked off a play there, Adam. We talked about that a little bit pregame as well. And sure enough, they check into a good play call. They're across the 50. He's brought down about the 45-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like number 20, Irvin Reynolds, is going to be your running back, the key back there.
Looks like Cooper Milner was in on that tackle for the Eagles.
It's at the 47-yard line, our 47-yard line on that first down carry there.
And Adam, we talked about it pregame. They will let him check. He saw something. He checked off. There's another handoff. He's got some room on the corner there. He's across the 30. He's going to be he's still going at him to about the 12-yard line.
Wow. Thought we'd have seen a hold out there. Looked like their receiver had us held pretty well. But
no flags on the play.
Yeah. I always see holding when we're on defense, Ben.
Looks like that may have been McKay for the Raiders on the carry. So they're going to be 1st down and 10 right around the 11 and maybe 11.5-yard line.
Yeah.
So, and if you're a Raider fan, Adam, this is the drive you wanted to open up the game.
Yeah, sustained running drive. I mean, this is.
So quarterback's going to look to the side. They're going to call a play. Get a new play call here. That play clock is under 10. And there's the snap. That's good defense there by the Eagles.
Yeah. Looks like they're going to stop him a couple yards maybe.
Gain of a couple of yards.
Looks like he's down to the 9.
So they're going to call it. Yeah, it's going to be a gain. It's going to be a gain of about a yard. And they're going to look over. And Adam, I think that's going to be a thing. It looks like a lot of checks on the side, a lot of checks on the quarterback. Going to see what the defense is going to do, make the adjustment. And Mitchell's going to go to his left. He's got a little room out there. He's got the corner. He may have a first down depending on the spot. Believe that he does.
Ben, I dare say that was a total quarterback check right there. Our defense was lined up on the right side of the offensive line, almost like we knew the play that was coming. He took the snap, saw what it was, and just broke to the left,
That was Jackson Burton on the tackle. And it looks like the Raiders are going to punch a touchdown in. So they line up really quick right after the scramble by the quarterback to the left, and they're going to hand it off, and that'll be a touchdown for the Raiders' opening drive. And, again, you see a pretty well-scripted drive there, Adam. And if you're a Raider fan, you're a Raider coach, player, that's the drive you're looking for to start the game. So the chess match is officially on.
Yeah, they didn't pass the ball once. We passed the ball almost every time. So – oddly enough, Ben, we kept the ball twice as long as they did. We'll see how this thing does. If we can wear their defense out, maybe we can stay on top, get on the high side of this thing.
So extra points up, it's good. That's going to take your current score, Houston Academy 7 and ACA Eagles 3. We're here at John Mark Stallings Field. We are about 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. And, again, your current score, Houston Academy 7, ACA 3. And, Adam, this goes without saying, big drive here for the Eagles. Want to, again, keep that ball out of number 2's hands.
Yeah, you want to respond to that drive. Houston Academy came out, ran the ball well. You want to respond, punch them back in the mouth. We need to get 7 right here if we can. Any points would be great. Let's go and get a 7 on the board and regain that momentum.
And, again, tonight's game is sponsored by Presley Roofing and Construction. So, once again, I want to thank Presley Roofing and Construction for sponsoring tonight's game and give them a shout-out. We appreciate you guys investing into ACA athletics. Adam, when you woke up today, you probably didn't think that you were going to have about a 4-hour conversation with me.
Ben, I dreamt about it last night. I didn't want to tell you that. Woke up in a cold sweat.
Right,
and,
sure.
Here we are.
Yeah, and about 1 o'clock today, you realize, you know what, I get to have that 4-hour conversation with Ben.
Yes.
And for Randy, nothing like him hearing us talk for 4 hours.
No question. I know he loves it.
So there is the kick return. We got AC back there with the return. He's across the 25 to the 30. He's going to rumble down to about the 36, 37-yard line.
Some nice blocking right there,
Good
Ben.
kick return for AC. He found a little space right there. Adam, if I'm watching the game, I see AC, and he stands out. His speed is noticeably different on the field. I wonder how much we'll try to get that ball in his hand even this quarter.
We talked about that before the game, Ben, with him being the one of the captains out there. He's going to lead, even if it's just by his athletic ability. He is going to lead tonight.
So Snipes, he'll still be in shotgun. He'll have 3 receivers to his left. He'll have David to his left. They'll look over for the play call from Coach Dawkins. David will swap over to Christian's right side. And he'll hand that ball off to the right, off right tackle. Pick up about 2 or 3 yards. I thought he coughed that ball up for a second.
Looked like he regained his own fumble there.
And, Adam, we're going to go to some tempo right here, catch him off guard.
Yeah, a little gain of 3. Let's move on. Here we go, second down.
So we got a hard count there, got their nose guard to bite a little bit, nothing that would result in a flag.
Looks like Coach Dawkins is milking a cow, throwing up the cues, and squatting. Let's run that play.
Yes. So we're gonna send David out to the right. So now we'll go empty backfield for Christian Snipes. It's going to be a quarterback keep. He'll gain a couple there to make it third down and manageable.
Yeah, let's take another 3 or 4 right there.
So third down right here. We are just about 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. And, again, your score, Houston Academy 7, ACA 3. And, Adam, if you wonder why I say that so much, the broadcasters, the viewers cannot see the score to my understanding.
Got it.
So anyway,
let me put the importance on this. Third down.
Yes.
If there's a third down we need, it is this one.
It is a big third down right here. We're under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Direct snap to AC, first down.
Good job,
nice
AC.
Run.
He's across the 50.
About a run of 8. What do you think, Ben? Good enough for the first down?
Good enough for first down. And, again, keeping that ball in AC's hands.
Yes. ball's in Houston Academy's territory. Looks like we're at the 49. Big run by AC
good
there.
play call right there.
And you called it when this drive started, Ben. AC seems to be rising above. I think we're going to see a little bit more of him.
So we're at first down, the
Looks
49-yard line.
AC taking the snap again.
He's going to go off
Wildcat.
right.
Still has the
He's
ball.
He's still going.
Nice.
He finally trips up about the 42-yard line. He's close to a first down. Pickup of 7 yards.
Very nice.
Second and about 3.
You can see the difference, Ben. You can see the difference.
That's his first 2 carries of the game.
That'll be his first 2 carries of the game, Adam.
Yeah. Feed him. Feed him, Ben. I like
So-
you've seen it early, and I think you brought attention to it. Let's go.
So they're going to send him back out wide now. Christian returns in the quarterback position. He'll go to his right, flip it over to David Ortiz Ramirez.
Wow.
He's got a corner over there, and that's going to be a first down at about the 38-yard line. He's pushed out of bounds. Can't get a read across that field, Adam, on who was out there to push him out, but he got the corner, got the first down, moved the sticks.
There were 3 or 4 guys, 3 or 4 Raiders that were out there waiting on him. He beat most of the corner. That was a great first down play.
We're going to stay in tempo.
Timeout,
and now
Houston
they're going to call
Academy.
timeout.
I like it.
So
I like the
Raiders
pressure.
are going to call timeout. When we went tempo, another good drive. It'd be the second drive of the game for the Eagles, and we're under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. And your score right now is Raiders, the Houston Academy Raiders 7, and your home team, ACA Eagles, here at Elementary Night 3. They have their second drive of the game. They're moving the sticks, Adam. And, man, the chess match is on. We're playing some football tonight.
I'm impressed, Ben. We talked before the game about offensive game plan. Coach Dawkins is very unpredictable right now. I think that's where we got to be for this matchup. Houston Academy, they brought it. Their offensive line's strong. Looks like their running game's strong. I don't even want to see what the quarterback can do with the ball in his hands. I think we keep the pressure on him here, keep the backs against the wall. Let's see who makes the mistake first.
No, Adam, I looked down there. I saw Coach Dawkins, but for a second I was wondering if that was Josh Heupel down there.
Well, it looks like it.
It is Coach Dawkins. So,
It's about half a Heupel.
the play calling, it is Coach Dawkins. I can confirm that Coach Dawkins is down there. So,
Yes.
And we're back to the field of play, and we are right around the 38-yard line. It's first down. Christian's going to send David out, and he's going to go empty backfield. And he
Quick pass deflected at the line.
Deflected the line. I think he had some room over there too, Adam.
Yeah. Looked like 64. I think Jacob Jackson, defensive end there, senior defensive end, Houston Academy, was in on the pass deflection.
And again, we're going to go a little bit of tempo, even off the incompletion, Adam, which shows you a message right here in this drive. Just about got him. We did on the hard count.
Done.
So we're going to get 5 free yards right here on, and he's going to be subbed out. The Raider who jumped, he's going to be subbed out. So it's going to be second down and 5 for the Eagles.
That's one way to get 5 yards pretty quick.
Yes. And, Adam, honestly, we don't do that a lot. We don't hard count a whole lot, but we have a couple times tonight. So they saw something on film, undoubtedly.
Yeah.
So second down and manageable. We're a minute and a half to go in the first quarter. ACA down 7-3. We're going to stay empty backfield. Christian comes out. He throws it to AC. Looks like did it get deflected? Either way, the pass fell incomplete low, missed it low.
Yeah, it looked like he skipped it in there. Might have rushed the throw there. Big third down again. We keep talking about these third downs, Ben. It's 3rd and 5 here. Got to have it or got to get some of it. We need a manageable fourth.
We do.
Again, 4-down territory down here.
Definitely in 4-down territory.
Looks like Snipes is out, Ben. Snipes is coming off the field. Looks like we're going to have AC.
He's going to be in Wildcat.
Let's see what we got here.
So we got a bunch formation, heavy line. We're going to hand it off to David Ortiz Ramirez.
He's right there at it.
He's close, so we're getting a push. We're getting a push from that offensive line at him. I think he's got it.
They blew it dead.
They're going to blow it dead, boy. In college, they're not blowing that one dead. In high school, I guess they will.
He's 6 yards past the line to gain, and we're going to mark him short. So
yeah. So we're probably 4th and 1 officially.
And they're not stopping. Tempo. Here we
We're
go.
going to stay in tempo. AC stays in a Wildcat, so Christian, he'll stay on the sideline for now. There's the direct snap to AC.
Following the blockers.
He's got it.
Still on his feet.
Still
wow.
on his feet, down about the 20-yard line. So first down and more. He bounced off a couple of would-be tacklers.
he bulldozed that linebacker there, Ben. Wow, what a run. Good job, AC.
So first down at the 20-yard line for the
Yes.
Eagles. We're under a minute to go. We got a timeout.
Ben, another one. Another one.
Timeout. They did not like the matchup on that one.
No, sir.
So we have a timeout on the field, or under a minute to go. And Adam, we want to thank really quick our Athletic Club Silver level sponsors. Capital Tractor is one of those sponsors for us. Chris and Patty Adams, Pete and Tina Thomas, Gleason Drywall, W.S. Newell and Sons, Inc., Hidden Oaks, Site Pros, Pike Road Signs and Graphics, and Chris, Ashley, and A.J. Blunt. So those are our Athletic Club Silver sponsors. We want to thank them for their support of ACA Eagle Athletics. That first one caught my eye, Adam. Capital Tractor.
It should. I've heard a lot of good things about those guys.
Yeah, I have too. And again, our starting lineup tonight, pregame, brought to you by Capital Tractor. So, and those were our Eagle Athletic Silver level sponsors. So, we want to thank them and with their investment, all of those folks and companies into ACA Athletics. So, thank you guys for what you do for ACA Athletics.
Ben, I want to go back to this last timeout. That's their second timeout in, I think, a couple of minutes. And if I'm the ACA coaches over here, I'm being patted on the back for whatever I'm calling and doing. They've got Houston Academy obviously rattled where they've made 2 adjustments in the last minute or two. Very fun to watch. I like what you said. Dawkins is on top of this game.
Well, I'll tell you, Adam, we don't do tempo a whole lot. We have seen it some. I think our tempo has thrown them off. When we have found a matchup that we like, and that's David Ortiz-Ramirez off the left side, he's across the 15-yard line.
Going at 7, gain of 8.
Gain of about 8 yards.
Yeah. Ben, I'll say this too. Our offensive line is showing up tonight.
They are.
They are showing up. That's a hole big enough me and you hold hands and run through.
Yes, it is. It's going to be 2nd down and 4 on the field. And so, and again, I think our tempo is throwing them off as we're about 20 seconds to go. AC is going to be in Wildcat. He's going to run right side. Good defense there by the Raiders.
Yeah. 2-yard gain, 1-yard gain, something like that.
So that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. ACA knocking on the door to score as we flip. And the clock has stopped, Adam. I'm not sure why. Oh, we got a flag. Oh, they blew that dead, Adam. They got a false start. Now that play went on for a second, but they're going to call a flag. They're going to back us up to about the 19-yard line. Maybe one of our receivers budged.
Interestingly enough, the fellow that threw the flag also spotted our forward progress on the play.
Sure. Well, there you go. Coach Summers not real happy, as you can imagine. So that's going to back us up. And then I think now, Adam, I do think we have finally – the clock has now gone to 0. Coach Summers talking to the ref, and I believe that will indeed be the end of the first quarter. So after a little bit of an odd sequence there, end of the first quarter, Houston Academy Raiders 7, ACA Eagles 3. And really quick, Adam, before he flipped to the second quarter, thoughts on the first quarter as a whole?
I'm impressed. Summers has always done this. He's always risen above. When you get a matchup like this, you kind of go in hesitantly. He's taken the best of the best we've got. He's obviously put it on display here. They've got a good game plan. Looks like Dawkins has done great with the offense. I'm excited to see what the defense adjustments made when they come back out. Looking forward to a 7 right here. Let's get some more points, get 10-7, get that momentum back on us. No, I'm impressed. How about you?
I like it. They're going to flip sides of the field, so they being the Eagles, they're going to go left to right from where Adam and I are sitting here in the booth. And I like it, Adam. I really like this AC direct snap. I like them in Wildcat. I like the creativity and play calling. You mentioned that before the game. And so a lot of good things happening on the field. Right now on the field, as you're seeing, that is our corporate sponsor tonight being recognized. So tonight's game sponsor is out on the field being recognized. I believe you see Mr. Greg Glenn down there. And he's being accompanied by Mr. George Spurlock, who is the owner of Presley Roofing and Construction.
That's right.
So that's who you just saw. And, again, we've mentioned a couple of times that is our game sponsor. So good to see Mr. Presley Mr. Spurlock down there with Greg Glenn here at ACA. So back to the field here. We're starting off the second quarter.
Snipes back in at quarterback, 2nd and 9, looks like, Ben.
So he'll drop back to pass. He's got some time there. He's going to look for Jackson Burton on the 50-50. Falls incomplete. Well covered there by the Raider defender.
Interesting, Ben. AC dropped back from the line of scrimmage as almost like a dump valve right here. AC thought he had. Snipes thought he had something there with Burton across the middle. AC left standing with his hands on his hips. So let's see what the next call is.
Maybe a little miscommunication or setting up something for later on.
Could be. Could be checking to see
maybe a little
reaction.
bit of setup right there. See how the defense responds. It'll be 3rd down here about the 21-yard line. We're just underway here in the second quarter. Great second drive here for the Eagles.
Big 3rd down here just inside the 20.
So we're going to throw it out to the left. That's AC out there. And Adam, he's close to a first down.
He is right at it. Looks like he's about a yard short, Ben.
He stumbled all the way down there, Adam.
Just when you think AC doesn't have space, he makes space. Very fun to watch. Good play there.
It looks like we are going to go. Adam, are we going to? Looks like we're lined to go for it right here.
Yeah, I think so. 1 yard, 4th and 1, right here at the
4th and
11.
So we're going to go heavy package right here.
Looks like AC is going to take the snap.
He goes off right side. He's going to, looks like he's got
in
enough.
there. Yeah, he's down. Good. Gain of 2, first down.
Good spot, first down for the Eagles. One thing, Adam, about AC and Christian both, when you tackle them, they just have a knack of falling forward for about 2 or 3 yards.
Those guys are big enough. You tackle them, you know it.
You are. And so really good, when you need a first down in a couple yards, man, you better go low on them, keep low pad level.
Looks like we're 1st and goal from the 9 here, Ben. AC still taking the snap.
And there's the snap. Looks like he's going to give it off to David Ortiz Ramirez left side.
Yes,
he goes down to about the 2-yard line.
Goodness, Ben, maybe it's a half, 1.5. I'm not sure. We're getting conflicting spots down here, but I'll take it wherever it is.
Well, keep the guy who spotted us on this side of the field off the spot there.
Yes.
I tell you what, when you got AC and the Wildcat, Adam, I think you have so many eyes on him.
Yeah.
It really sets up well for Ramirez as well.
Absolutely. He's more of an elusive back, Ben.
He is.
Can slip through the cracks.
He is very much so. Let's see what the play call is here. Same format. It'll be AC and David. AC's hit about the goal line, maybe driven back.
Yeah,
looks like they're going to spot him about the 1-yard line.
Yeah, maybe a no gain, something like that. That was a little clogged on that side.
Adam, let me ask you a question. If this was back in the day, is this might be where you give that fullback, the old school fullback dive? You remember that play?
I'm going to set up in the same formation, Ben. I'm going to leak a tight end out.
Yeah.
And I might even do the old jump pass if I'm AC.
The old Tim Tebow.
Pull the Tebow out.
Yeah, pull the Tebow out.
Yeah, 'cause everybody's 3 yards on.
I mean, we are heavy. Defensive heavy.
They're keyed on the run big time.
And looks like
it's gonna,
AC.
He is going to be on the inch.
You could not get closer.
No.
So brings up 4th down. Adam, what do you think? Do you take the point? I mean, look, you got AC. I'm going under center, and I'm going forward with Christian or AC.
If I'm going to go for it, Ben, I'm going under center. I want jumbo, and I think you got to put the ball
Get the big boys out there. I think so,
too. Got to put the ball in
too.
one's hands.
Do we go, and Randy's saying put Christian, let him fall forward. We're going to go shotgun. That's just how football is. It's the way it's done now, so we're going to be in shotgun. AC gets it off the left side. He's in.
He's in. Looks like he fell forward.
It's going to be dependent on the Raiders say no, the Eagles say yes. Depends on the spot. They're going to spot him short, guys.
Clock's still running.
They're spotting him short. Clock is running. So they spot him short about the half-yard line.
Must have spun him in the air, Ben. It looked like he was.
It looked like he was in.
Looked like he was in.
The Eagle players responded immediately. To our right, Adam, is our assistant coaches. They have a pretty good spot over there. They may can give us a. Coach Reeves is over there. He may can give us a thumbs up on. He's checking it out right now. It won't matter either way, but just so we know, the kind of the spot right there. Anyway, back to the field. It's going to be Raiders first down at about the half-yard line. They sub in someone late.
Looks like they're going to burn their last time out of the half, Ben.
Adam, judging by our coach's reaction to our right, I'm not sure he was in. They've got the replay iPad out, and they're looking at it even as we speak. And just based on what their reaction is, typically, Adam, they'll look over here at us and they'll say, if it was a missed call, they'll let us know. So it looks like he may have been just short.
Yeah. Looks like he's got about 12 angles he's reviewing in there.
Okay,
So,
gotcha. Gotcha.
That's tough there.
Well, like I said, it won't matter now either way, but it's always kind of fun to know and see and look back at those things. So we're in a timeout here, and I was going to look at the scoreboard to give our viewers a little update, but we have gone to one of our sponsors. This timeout is sponsored by Jackson Thornton. So –
Ben, are we still in heat timeout? I think we're still in heat timeout format, aren't we?
No, we did go heat timeout, Adam, and it is probably 74 degrees.
It's a scorcher out there.
It's a beautiful night. There it is. We're 9 minutes to go in the first half. Houston Academy leads ACA 7-3. It's been a great quarter and a half of football. Beautiful night here at John Mark Stallings Field. And again, I'm Ben Russell. I'm joined by Adam Donaldson, Randy Holman here in the ACA broadcast booth.
Ben, you ever seen a false start from the inch line? How do you respot that?
We have a false start. They're going to back them up about another half inch. So we're going to go flag on the Raiders. Adam, this goes without saying. I don't know who's grilling or cooking what out here, but
I don't mind a plate if they don't want to run up here for me.
If
I don't mind.
Somebody is cooking something, one of our tailgaters out there or something. So back to the play of field here. Looks like it's going to be a handoff off the right side. No, it's a play action pass. It's a 50-50, Adam. He caught it.
Wow.
He's down the 50-yard line. The pass was thrown by number 2, Caden Mitchell.
Big play to Gabe Glover out there. Looks like we had Jordan Sanders on coverage. Thought he might have broken up the pass. The guy just went up and got the ball.
Guys,
great play.
That was such a good play action pass. I thought it was a handoff.
Yeah.
I think half our team did. Good job there. Great ball, Adam.
From the inch-yard line, you
good
certainly don't
play
expect
call,
a 50-yard
good throw.
pass.
No, you do not. So first down for the Raiders at the 50-yard line. I tell you what they did do, Adam. Just that they showed they will take a long pass.
They can. They certainly can.
So
big receiver, got in big space.
Now that's going to be handoff off the left side for the Raiders. Minimal gain there. Pickup of about 4 yards. So that'll bring up second down with just over 8 minutes to go in the quarter.
It's interesting to see here. Will they go to a more of a pass format, or will they stick with the run? Kind of see how, like you mentioned, the chess match to see how we handle this.
Adam, it feels like the Raiders are being pretty methodical.
Nice job, Levi Summers. No gain there. Levi came from the outside. Set
Freshman.
the edge. Yeah, set the edge. Good tackle.
Yeah, freshman Levi Summers making a play out there, so that's going to bring up third down. Big third down right here. I would imagine, Adam, they're in 4-down territory themselves.
I would think so. I wouldn't mind a turnover if you're just asking my request.
Now would be a good time to put that order in.
False start, I'll take anything here. Back them up, make it a little bit tougher call for a longer third down.
Randy
here.
said be careful on the play action right here where you just bite, those linebackers bite. The quarterback's going to roll to his left. He's got a man open. It's sailed high, but he goes up to get it. That's a first down.
Yeah, number 8, great catch there, good ball. Looks like Houston Lee will be your receiver with the catch out there. He threw the ball where only he could catch it. Looks like 8's coming up a little ginger on his ankle. Looked like when he caught it, he slipped, Ben, before he was brought down. Keep an eye on that.
So first down for the Raiders. They're going to line up in the old pistol formation. He'll have number 22. Andrew Gill lined up in pistol with him. Now he's going to go to his right. There's the snap. He'll drop back to pass.
Got some pressure.
He'll roll to his right. He'll look for a receiver. That ball
Nice.
sails out of bounds. Great pressure.
That's good to see.
That's number 34, Micah Merritt, in the backfield.
Yeah, he was on a mission. 34 was on a mission, and that's what we're looking for. Get some pressure on 2.
Make some plays.
Yeah,
keep that defense aggressive, Adam.
Yes, make a mistake, make a mistake, keep that clock fresh for us. We need some more time.
So we're 6.5 minutes to go in the first half. A good football game here at John Mark Stallings Field. The Raiders are on the drive, the Raiders of Houston Academy, in a regional game here at ACA, and they're up 7-3. It's second down from about the 34-yard line. They'll look over and get the play off to the side.
Stacked a little heavy to the right side there, Ben.
That's going to be a flag. Randy's calling delay. Yeah, it'll be a delay game. It will. Good call, Randy.
Very nice.
That'll back them up. That's going to bring up second down and 15. That's big right there, Adam. You pulled. You called in a turnover. Can't have the turnover. Little flag on the play. We'll take that as well.
Anything to rattle these guys, to speed the process up, put pressure on them, I am all about. These guys are good. Like you mentioned, they're methodical. If we can take them out of the rhythm, I think that gives us an edge. He's back to pass.
He's
still waiting.
He's got plenty of time.
Coverage.
I think we had a hold back there. I guess not. We got a wide open player, Adam. That's a touchdown. Adam, I'm not sure where that coverage busted. I was looking at the hole with the line of scrimmage.
Some sort of miscommunication out there, Ben.
So that's a touchdown. Maybe
Yeah,
we were in a
didn't
zone right
rotate
there.
over.
He found the hole in the zone. So big touchdown pass right there by Caden Mitchell. And that's going to be 6 for the Raiders.
Looks like number 11 there, Nate Seelig, on the kick.
And that kick is up, and it is
very good.
Good. So that'll take your score. Houston Academy Raiders 14, ACA 3. We're just over 6 minutes to go here in the first half. And, Adam, our defense showed some pretty good signs. Pretty good drive there by the Raiders.
Two things we talked about, Ben, the key to the game was defend the long ball. You'll notice the two major plays there on that drive were the long ball, the 1st and 10 out of the end zone, then that second down right there, the long touchdown pass. Coming off of the penalty, felt like we had, rushed the quarterback play before, false start, felt like we were headed in the right direction, and just let them slip out of the back. Looks like right out there, I guess just over the safety. Didn't rotate, and then doggone it, here we go.
Well, it goes without saying, big drive right here coming up for the Eagles. The Raiders are going to line to kick off. It looks like we'll have, as normal, AC back to return, as well as David Ortiz Ramirez. Adam, I wouldn't mind a good return right here out to about the 40 or 50-yard line.
Yeah, I'd like to see AC make some space right here just to really get the sideline pumped back up again.
So there's the kick. By the way, they have a good kicker.
Seelig can boot it now.
Man, he has put that thing. You don't see that a whole lot in high school football.
He put it to the middle end zone, and it died there.
So that is going to be a touchback for the Eagles. Adam, a lot of times in high school ball, you mostly see squibs and onside kicks and, whatever else. They can't kick it like that. So
talented fella.
So big drive coming up here for the Eagles. It's going to be 1st down and 10. We're right at the 20-yard line.
Got about 6 minutes here, Ben. It'd be nice to see us use all this up. Houston Academy is going to get the ball, start the second half. We don't need them to get it here.
Yeah, some points here, huge in some form or fashion. What you don't want to do right here is go 3 and out. So there's the snap. Christian looks to throw it over to number 2. That's Bryant Swindle.
Like he's pushed out of bounds.
Good to have
26.
Bryant wrinkled in right there, Adam. That's a good little 5-yard gain right there, Adam. And we're going to stay in some tempo.
Again, the short pass, Ben, short pass.
So we're 2nd down and 5. There's a snap. We're going to hand it off to David Ortiz Ramirez up the middle. He's got a 1st down and more. He rumbles
nice
down
run
to about the 37-yard line.
So about 11-yard, 12-yard gain there for Ramirez.
Big 1st down run right there. Good play call.
Nice run. That's what the short pass will do for you, Ben. It'll open that middle up if you'll keep going to it.
And, Adam, it doesn't hurt to have A.C. Walters on your field where a lot of people are looking at him.
For sure.
A lot of peeking eyes towards him.
Speaking of,
Yeah, Snipes throws to his left. There's AC.
he's gone.
He's
Ben.
got some room out there, Adam. He's gone.
7's not catching him.
That is going to be a touchdown, Eagles.
Wow.
Great play call.
Wow.
Good quick pass over there to AC off Christian's left.
Good recognition by
He
him.
takes it to the house.
Yes. Ooh, that's big.
Big touchdown there for the Eagles.
Forget what I said about leaving some time on the clock. I'll take an early score.
Great play call right there. Great execution.
Ben, if AC and I were to just race, just from the 50, what do you think?
Well, let me ask you this, Adam. Are we talking about you now or you in 97?
Well,
I think you in 97, I would give that to you in 97. Now, you know.
Randy says his money's on AC. I got to get some more money to give Randy.
Adam, you called it. As soon as that ball touched his hands, you said, he's gone.
He's
gone.
You mentioned it. He beat a lot of these guys at birth.
Beat them at birth. When AC was born and they were born, he beat them. And so we got a whistle on the field.
Delay a game on us.
We got to delay a game there, Adam, coming out of a touchdown. I'm not sure what just happened. I can imagine Coach Summers probably not thrilled with whatever happened just then. Yeah, that's unusual. Very unusual. Is it? Did we get a timeout first?
Yeah,
okay,
looks like we're going to burn a timeout for that.
So, well, are they waving off the flag?
Yeah, they're going to wave that off.
Okay, they're going to wave the flag off, and Coach Summers looks like maybe beat a delayed game call with a timeout. So we are under 6 minutes. We're 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. ACA just had a great touchdown run off a short pass from AC Walters.
14-10 pending the point after.
It'll be 14-10 pending the point after. And so
that was a great answer, Ben.
It was.
To the long pass that they just threw against us. Great job, Coach Dawkins, recognizing that coverage. The short pass, the run, just opens everything up, Ben. Great play, AC in space.
Well, and credit Coach Summers right there with a quick timeout.
Yeah.
Recognizing that play clock. But it is very unusual to come off a touchdown, so I'm not sure what happened right there in the scheme of things.
We're all over the place out here, Ben. Looks like we're not kicking.
We're going for two. We're going to go direct snap AC. Jump pass.
Nice.
There it is, Adam.
Very nice.
2-point conversion.
Little pass to Broderick Williams. Get you some, son. Have fun with that.
Now, Adam, did you have a tip that we may see a jump pass tonight?
Ben,
did you?
I keep a little, it's foggy, but I have an old crystal ball.
Okay.
I keep in the toolbox in my truck.
Well.
For moments like this, they may say.
Okay. Well, I tell you what just happened is we went 14-11 is our score right here in the first half. And I tell you what else that just did, fired up our side of the field over there.
Yes, you want to see some excitement.
Brought
Those boys
some
are
energy.
ready.
Coach Kiss, he's fired up down there. A lot of these coaches, I see Coach Dawkins. I tell you what, you're right here in the game. You're 5 minutes to go from halftime. You're at a 14-11 score. You're probably considered the underdog here, Adam.
Yeah.
Most experts would say, or most high school football familiar with these two teams would say, they're probably a couple of touchdown favorite, if we're being honest. So you've put yourself in position to play some good football right here.
You've answered every time that you needed to, whether it be long third downs, quick scores. Yeah, let's see how this kick goes here.
So there's a squib. They're going to recover at about the 39-yard line. And, Adam, let's just be honest, probably, our player of the game here at the end of the game, and, again, that's going to be the Presley Roofing and Construction player of the game. I think win or lose, AC probably tracking towards that right now.
AC, we've got a fill-in statistician back here, a low-budget stat man.
I was going to ask.
I'm going to check with him at half.
Adam, I don't want to call Randy the great value Jeff.
Well,
because I can't do that to our statistician back here.
What about the Publix brand?
The Publix brand Jeff,
yeah.
Statistician behind us. He may have an update coming out of halftime on some of our stats for AC.
I think
here's what I do know: AC done pretty well.
He's been a difference maker.
So,
I think we'll be shocked at the numbers we're looking at already.
So Raiders
quick
come
screen out here.
Quick bubble. He's going to rumble down for a first down about the 50-yard line.
Yeah, about a gain of 11 there. Just a little quick out, number 2. Just got him in space. He wasn't guarded at the line, so he had a nice cushion of about 7 or 8 yards, and he exploited us there. So Gain of 11, 1st and 10 from the 50.
And, Adam, they're going to go some tempo here. I tell you, they've got scoring on their brain as well. They're going to do a hard count, step away. None of our players bite. They get the new play call or a play call. Yeah, Randy has a good point. As quick as they are driving, and again, they're close to another first down right there, maybe just short on the push out of bounds. Adam, we might get the ball back.
Ben, we pushed him out of bounds. However, he kept the clock wound. I do see the clock stop,
right.
So I'm a little confused as to what we're doing.
Yes.
But Ice Ice Baby is on the loudspeaker.
It is.
Nothing else to do but just celebrate.
Well, and it's also playing. Okay, I was going to say we're in live play, so probably a quick in and out of Ice Ice Baby there. So Caden Mitchell will look over to his right to the play, to the coaches to get the play.
Looks like Reynolds is back in and tailback.
They're in pistol, and they're going to give it to Reynolds. Off the left side, first down.
Down to about the 38, 39-yard line.
So they'll move the sticks on that call. Just under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Adam, you did help us in the away game. Now, this is a little bit better setup than the away game that you and I had together.
I'm going to say so. Fortunately for our listeners and watchers, they're not having to look at us the whole time.
Well, I was going to say that particular game, the second half was literally my face.
Yeah.
So on that note, we do want to give a shout-out to Trey Holiday and all his team that helped set all of us up for our home games. One of the best setups I think you'll see as there's a handoff off the right side, not
there.
much of a gain. And so thanks to Mr. Trey Holiday and all his students that are volunteering on a Friday night. We have 2 cameramen below us right here. And so we want to thank them. And they've got Adam, they got people all over the field, different cameras. I got up here in the booth at 5 o'clock. They were already here and set up. So
have fun for the little ones here. I say little ones.
They are to us. So thank you to Mr. Holiday and his team for having a great setup here for our home games. I think the best around.
Yeah, no doubt.
Now we're not on TV, but we do have a good coverage here. So
that's right.
So back to the field.
Second down. Quarterback's going to keep.
And it's going to be a first down.
Yeah, it looks like he's down to the 25, 24-yard line.
We're about 3.5 minutes to go in the first half.
I think we see why he is a difference maker, Ben.
Now, he looked like Johnny Football for a second right there.
Yeah.
So here's the deal, Adam. All things considered, like he's made some great plays, great passes. I think we've done a decent job of trying to contain that a little bit. So, which is why I think we're in the game.
It's the wrinkles that have made a difference, not just the traditional plays.
It has, exactly. So he'll drop back the pass.
Has pressure.
Good pressure in the backfield. He's going to get rid of it.
Throwing it away. Did not get to the line of scrimmage. He was out of the pocket.
No player around. I don't see a flag. So looks like it'll just be an incomplete pass there, Adam.
I like the pressure. Now, the last time we pressured him and he threw the ball out of bounds, it resulted in a touchdown the next play. Let's make sure we don't let that happen.
Do not want to repeat that for sure.
Looks like we got 4 on the line here. Got the outside sealed. Oh, going to be another first down.
That's going to be a first down.
Then we had the edge set.
We did.
He just fought his way through the middle.
He kept pumping his feet too, Adam, and he was not. He fought all the way down. We're about 3 minutes to go in the first half. The Raiders have it first down and 10. They're up 14-11 here at John Mark Stallings Field. They're about the 14-yard line. I thought our friend next door called it the 19. I thought my eyes were deceiving me in my old age, but we're at the 14-yard line here. Mitchell
pass across the middle. Oh, incomplete pass. First one we've seen all night.
Good pass, too, by the way.
Very good pass. He had a man open.
He did.
Coming across the middle, he was good for a touchdown. I'm glad he had his butter on his fingers.
Yeah, he dropped it, so that'll bring up second down.
Second 10 again from the 14 there.
They're going to look over to their right.
Looks like we've got an extra man on the line. We're fronting 5 there. Who's this on the far end? He's getting some momentum. He's getting his edge, ready to rush. I
Thought we had a hold out there. I guess not, Adam. Quarterback scrambling
He's
around.
pressured. He's running.
Mitchell's got some room out here to
got
his
field.
left.
He's got field.
He's across the 10, the 5, pushed out of bounds or runs out of bounds right about the 3-yard line there, Adam.
It's going to be a first down there.
It's going to be a first down.
Ben, I'm sure you watch plenty of college football like I do. The quarterback at Miami, he puts it on cruise control when he's in that scenario. That's exactly what he reminded me of. He saw the open space, knew where the first down marker was, and
didn't
just
panic.
No, took it easy.
Didn't panic. That's right.
Very mature, like we talked about.
Yeah. Several years under his belt. From what I understand, a starter since the 8th grade. It's a pretty good football program to be an 8th grade starter, by the way.
I'd say so.
Finally, I think he's going to graduate. He's going to go off to his left side. Not a person around.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it looked like we had a little bit of a little jersey snatch out there. Nevertheless, it's a touchdown.
It's a touchdown.
We'll give it to him.
That's going to be Mitchell. He got the ball, went to his left. And that's going to be 6 for the Raiders. So they'll march out for what appears to be an extra point. Silver lining here, Adam. 2 minutes to go, just over 2 minutes to go. You get to get the ball back.
That's right.
After having a couple good drives, a few good drives, putting the ball in AC's hands. So maybe we can match them here with another touchdown to finish off the first half. As you mentioned, they'll get the ball in the second half. That kick is up, and it is going to be good. So that'll take our current score 21 to 11. That's in favor of the Raiders. With just over 2 minutes to go in the half.
That's right. You mentioned it. We just got a little over 2 minutes left. It doesn't take long for AC to get in space and get downfield. Let's see if we can get us a little drive mustered up here. Punch another one in. Let's get some more points. Let's answer every time they score, which we've done so far.
So they're getting ready to do a fun run here at halftime.
Now, do you, with elementary night, will you be fun running, Ben?
You know, Adam, I'm probably going to pass on that.
Tonight you're going to pass?
Tonight I'm going to pass. I'm going to blame the gimpy ankle. You know, that I blame that for pretty much everything is the gimpy ankle.
Ben, there once was a cannonball.
Right. Yes. You know, I spent most of last season in a walking boot just because I wanted to have fun with my daughter, cannonballing. So
Yes.
I'll pass on the fun run. I do think my daughter and probably your son, too, will be out there on the fun run.
I would imagine.
Here at elementary night. On a beautiful night here at John Mark Stallings Field. Raiders are lined up to kick it off with just over 2 minutes to go in the half. There's the kick. And as we have seen, another great kick over to AC. He lets it go. That'll be another touchback. And, Adam, what do you think coming out here with 2 minutes to go? You stay aggressive. What's your call right here?
We've got one timeout, so we've got the flexibility to run the ball if needed to keep the defense honest. I like short passes here, and then I like a run from the backfield just to kind of see what kind of we've got across the middle there. AC's been a difference maker. I think you got to put the ball in his hands here.
Yeah. Adam, I like some type of draw play right here, whether it be from empty backfield quarterback or running back.
Yeah.
Test the waters a little bit
Sure.
on a draw. Let's see what they have right here. You can pop a draw for 10, 15 yards, stay in some tempo. That's not what they're going to do. Christian's going to roll to his right. He sees Jackson Burton out there.
Fumbles it out of bounds.
That ball is going to be down before the fumble. So I see Coach Dawkins telling him to go into tempo.
Yeah, about a 9-yard gain.
Close to a first down.
I do like the play call there.
Jackson was trying to get out of bounds and fumbled it out of bounds.
Defensive back that got him, put the helmet on ball, exactly what you're supposed to do. Thankfully, ball went out of bounds before he get control.
Christian throws it again. Oh, looks like Bryant Swindle slips.
Yeah.
And almost picked off. Adam, on this turf, on a night like tonight, does that turf become slippery a little bit? We've seen that a few times.
You will. You'll get some dew that settles in on the turf, and let's be honest too. We practice in grass cleats, and we play on the same cleats but on a different surface. So
right.
You can see the difficulty that'll come in there with a little bit of moisture on the field.
And we've seen some Raiders guys slip as well.
That's
so
right.
definitely something to remember. Obviously some dew out there. So Christian's going to drop back to throw. He's got a man out there. That's AC. That ball falls incomplete.
A little underthrown.
A little
like
underthrown.
AC couldn't hit the brakes enough to turn around.
So that's going to bring up fourth down. That's going to be fourth and short. And Adam, given by the long pass on 3rd and 1, I'm assuming we're going with this.
Ben, I don't want to question a 3rd and 1, but it puts you in a tough call here with 4th.
It does.
When
Absolutely.
you got 2 minutes left on the clock.
If you are a Raider coach, you're licking your chops right now. You're talking about a momentum shifter coming out of half, but we'll see what we got dialed up right here. Obviously, they feel good about whatever they're about to call. Adam, I don't know if he got it. It's going to depend on the spot.
I don't think so.
Based on they're moving the chains.
Okay, they're moving it.
He's calling for a first down.
Yeah, they're moving it. I believe he got a good spot right there.
Okay, yeah, I see it over there. The 30 was the line to gain. So
Okay.
that it looks like he got it.
Yeah. So first down for the Eagles. Christian's going to drop back to pass. He's got Bryant Swindle pushed out of bounds. I don't see any flags down there.
Wow.
Our fans react to that.
Not sure how he's supposed to catch the ball when he's being shoved out of bounds.
They're begging for a flag down there. So no flag. It's going to be second down. I like the play call right there. We're about a minute and a half to go in the first half.
It looked like Swindle had a little stop and go over here. The defender did not bite, so he was with him step for step. Looked like double coverage came over the top there towards the end. So all in all, good play call, like you said.
Yeah, second down for the Eagles. A minute and a half to go in the half. And Christian's going to be empty backfield. He tosses that ball to Ramirez, who hits very hard. Good call by Randy. No safety back, Adam.
Yeah.
They're creeping up. I don't think they think we'll beat them deep like that. I like that we did throw one down the field earlier just to show them that we will try. We go
5.
tempo right here. That's Ramirez out there short of about 2 or 3 yards of the first down. We're going for it. We're about a minute to play here in the first half. It's going to be 4th and about 3 yards. Empty backfield again. No safety help up top. They're all pretty shallow on the defensive side.
That clock is steadily running, Ben. We're holding a timeout.
We're trying to draw them off. Yeah, we're going to milk it down. Yeah, Coach Summers looks like he's getting ready to call a timeout. And he will call that right now. So there's the timeout for the Eagles. 31 seconds to go in the first half.
Probably a good call there.
Adam, I guess you come out and punt that ball? Is that what we're doing?
That's a good question. I think you do. I think you show. We've done this in the past. I think you show that you're going for it, and then you get you a little rugby-style roller, and you just let it roll for about 10 seconds, run a little clock, and get you a deep roll on that ball, the punted ball there.
The Raiders have shown they can score quick.
They don't mind.
Their quarterback has the arm, and I can tell you he'd love to go into the halftime, but I think that's the right call. I don't think that's a concern. You're in a close game right here. You're right there in striking distance.
Definitely.
They get the ball coming out second half, but you come out, answer the call defensively. You just keep yourself in the game, to have a chance here in the fourth quarter against this really good football team in Houston Academy regional game. So
looks like Jackson Burton is going back for punt formation here.
Yeah, AC has been done a lot of the punting this season, Adam, but Jackson Burton's back to punt.
Looks like we've got 10 men on the field.
Yeah, I just saw, looks like Coach Kiss maybe just told one of our players to run on the field.
AC is back to punt now. Nobody's back. Wow, how about that? That's
I
a
think
nice read.
He may have had an option
Yeah.
to go if he had it there. Great punt, by the way.
Yes.
Good play call there, Adam. You called that one looking for a punt away from everybody, kill some clock. Well executed by the Eagles overall.
That's a
Looks
nice
like
call.
one of our players got in a little trouble for not being on. I heard Coach Kiss say, hey, we're in punt.
Yeah.
And that kid ran on.
That's right.
So no harm, no foul. You called it perfectly. That's exactly what they did. I like that AC obviously had a little bit of a green light to go.
I do too.
If it was there. So,
yeah, you see him come out in space, and you're thinking, is he? Defenders were there, so he just pulled up for a little quick kick. I applaud that as well.
So they're going to take the kneel down. And, Adam, that is going to take us to halftime.
Yeah, it looks like that'll half it here for
Our
us.
score is going to be Houston Academy 21, ACA 11. We will step away here at halftime. You will see the ACA Eagle Band. You will also see the Houston Academy Raider Band during halftime. Adam and I will jump back on just before or just at the end of halftime, rather, get you set up for the second half. So stay with us tonight here on the ACA broadcast. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ben Russell, joined by Adam Donaldson. We also have Randy Holman with us as well. And really quick, Adam, we're going to step away. Quick thoughts on the first half.
The score doesn't indicate it, Ben, but I think we're playing a good half of football, moving the ball fairly well offensively. A couple of big plays defensively have extended this lead for Houston Academy. I think we can make a few adjustments. If we could scheme a blitz that would work, whenever we pressure the quarterback, he's making mistakes. We got to find a way to do that.
So once again, the halftime here at John Mark Stallings Field. Your score, Houston Academy 21, ACA 11. We're at halftime, and we'll be back. booth with you here. So Auburn, Georgia, who you got on that one?
Well, even though our household is Vols for life here, we have deep affection for our friends at Auburn.
Right.
I love watching those Tigers play, but they are not going to be able to get it done against Georgia. Georgia is going to dominate that game.
For sure. Well, thanks for those picks. I realize I'm looking down at my notes, and I have a reference to Coach Hill and Hayes Hunt and those guys, and I think I said Hayes Hunt was back on the field out here.
So get around.
AC's again out to the right. He's close to a first down for the Eagles. Mr. Roberts, thanks for joining us here in the booth. And, again, we know that you're busy tonight, so thanks for popping in, just talking about ACA and all the great things that are happening.
Man, you guys are so welcome. Ben, Randy, Adam, and Jeff, who's not with us tonight, you guys have done a phenomenal job all year on these broadcasts. I have watched multiple broadcasts multiple times. I love when the college football Saturday games get a little bit slow to turn on those YouTube and watch your call for some of these guys. It is a huge service to these players. We're super proud of them, and the way that you guys call these games and encourage them, the way you guys bring football knowledge to these broadcasts is a really, really fun element to ACA football right now. Thanks for having me, and go Eagles.
Thanks so much. Again, that's Mr. Josh Roberts. That's our head of school here at ACA. Well, we're back on the field. We're under 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. We have Houston Academy 28, ACA 11, and ACA has the ball at about the 47-yard line. And, Adam, you're back on the booth here. I had Hayes Hunt back on the field for a second.
Yeah,
he is not playing, by the way.
I
So
looked up, and I didn't see him, Ben. So.
Right, yeah. Well, I tell you where he is on my game notes.
Yes.
To reference basketball. So, so I'm not sure if Hayes is by chance watching this. So, Hayes, you got a shout out tonight. So, Adam, welcome back here to the booth. So that's going to be a scramble by Christian Snipes.
Yeah.
He's going to be right about the 50-yard line. That'll bring up, it looks like, third down for the Eagles.
Yeah, it looks like the defensive backs just had us all covered out there. Christian making something out of nothing, scrambling for a little bit of a gain there.
And, Adam, I tell you what, the Raiders, they came out. They answered the call the way they needed to. First drive of the second half, they put 6 on us.
Yeah, they did. Not the way we want to open up. Big third down here. It'd be nice to get that momentum back in our swing. See if we can't get some yards here.
So we're under 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Your score, Raiders 28, ACA Eagles 11. That's going to be close out there to a first down. Probably got a pretty good spot there, Adam.
Yeah, we got a nice. Be sure and give him some extra Skittles after the game. That's a nice spot.
That's Bryant Swindle on the reception.
Good for a first down there. He fought for that extra yard, too. That's a big deal. Hustle, Bryant.
So that'll be Eagle first down. Big first down there, Adam, for the Eagles. Needed that one bad. Need some points here.
Yep.
Really need to come away with some points.
Need to sustain this drive here. Got AC taking the snap there.
AC back in Wildcat. I believe he's close to another first down.
Wow.
Adam, it makes you wonder, do you go in tempo here on that? Hey, by the way, speaking of AC, Adam, our statistician behind us here, first half, AC with 4 receptions, 146.
On 4 catches?
On 4 catches. Ramirez, 9 carries, 46 yards, and Snipes threw for 169, going 9 for 16.
Nice.
So some pretty good stats there. There's David Ortiz-Ramirez.
He's got the first down.
I don't know if you're in here or not, Adam, but one thing Josh Roberts mentioned, haven't seen a ton of Ramirez yet, which means he's probably rested for the second half.
What's his count up to, rush count?
That was his 10th rush.
10th rush.
Right about 50-something yards.
He is just pounding the trenches. He hasn't got an open space like we're used to seeing.
That's right.
But he is working for every yard, so tough running. We're glad he's in there doing that. Big first down there.
Big first down. So we're close to 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
About the 31-yard line. Let's see, 1st and 10.
And it looks like it's going to be another handoff. That's to David again, Adam, and he's picked up a 9. Yeah, he's close to another first down. I like this drive, Adam. We found something right here up the gut.
Little Poppy, he's a little spark right here. He's seeing just enough hold to get himself through there.
So some points would be huge right here.
So we got 2 left. Every time I see the ball boy run out there, I think, where's your helmet, son?
Yeah, he might could play. I agree.
Yeah, he could go. He could go.
Yeah, he could go. So we're second down here. They sent Broderick Williams in motion.
What a block.
Nice block.
What
out
a
there.
block.
That's a touchdown.
Nice.
That's touchdown Eagles.
got to give a little shout out there to Broderick Williams.
Yeah.
Chipped that block.
Great call right there. Sent him in motion.
David jumped right in behind that block. Great touchdown.
So good touchdown.
Big run. What's that run? 20-plus yards? 30 yards?
Yeah.
23 yards.
So right on cue there.
Yeah.
Just talking about David, he's got 9 carries in the first half, but he's got some room there, some more energy for the second half, and we rode him a little bit right there.
Doubled his first half yardage, I think, just in that drive there.
So the extra point is blocked. They got some really good pressure.
Hey, still went in.
Did it go in? Wow. So it's extra points up and good.
Nice.
So really good.
Back to 10 points there. That's a good drive, Ben.
So we're 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter, and great drive, as you mentioned right there, Adam, for the Eagles. Just kind of relied on some wildcat there. David Ortiz-Ramirez with some good carries, and the Eagles are back in business. Again, we keep saying it. You're close to the fourth quarter. You're down by 10.
Yeah.
You're in striking distance.
Yep.
This is what you want in this game.
I'm watching these guys on the sideline bounce around. The momentum's there. Every time we score, they're believers again. It is fun to see. They're getting pumped up, encouraging one another.
Adam, you have a better view to the right of that side of the field. Did that ball get tipped and just still go through?
If it didn't, it was a low kick, but I don't know Tyson to kick it low, so they might have put a glance on it.
It looked like that hand got on there. I thought that ball went wide or low. So, but good kick, good extra point right there. We're back in business, down by 10.
That ball's live. Wow.
Yeah, live ball. So Houston Academy, your score right now, they got 28. ACA with 18. We are 3.5 minutes to go. First half.
Spotting the ball, Ben, right here at the 34 on the kickoff there. AC was about a yard shy of catching that ball live in bounds. Resembling some of myself in that speed.
Yeah,
as
for sure.
As I go back to that, Ben.
Now, Adam, I got a text from our friend Brad Williams, who I know was here earlier.
Yeah.
I don't think he must have left because he's asking what the score is.
Huh.
So I want to give a shout-out to Brad for keeping me honest on that score. And he's saying thanks, by the way. So I'm assuming that Brad had to leave the game. So shout-out to Brad. And he said, hey, man, give us a score update right here. So Brad's 28-18 in favor of the Raiders.
Yeah, they were up 17 as we just got halfway through the third quarter here. It looks like we cut the lead down to 10. So we're chipping away, Ben.
We're chipping
Brad.
away at it, yeah. And once again, we wish our friend Chris Adams a happy birthday.
No doubt.
And just giving him a shout-out. So, you know what we ought to do? We need to get Brad up here to be our guest one of these home games. He'd be a great guest for us.
Could the internet handle it, Ben?
Well, I think they probably could. So there's a pass out to the right. Good tackle out there.
Open field tackle. Who is that? Is that Cooper Milner?
It is
Nicely
Cooper Milner.
Done, Coop.
The
Nicely
sophomore.
done.
The sophomore Cooper Milner out there. And that was, again, Caden Mitchell with the pass. A good sharp pass right there, and Cooper played it great. Played his assignment very well.
Held him to a gain of 4 there.
So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 6 for the Raiders.
Look at the defense, Ben. Look at him. Look at him bouncing around.
Oh, yeah, we got some pep. Yeah, we got some pep on us.
See what we can dial up right here on pressure. Need to leave out a stay on sides if we can help it.
And there's another nice pass out there to the right. That's going to be a first down. He's close to the 40-yard line out there. We're 2.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. ACA trails 28-18 to the Raiders.
Is that 9 again, Gabe Glover?
Yeah, that was Glover again.
Wow,
He's going to move the
something
sticks.
else.
He looked like he tried to run like a hitch and then stopped again. So,
hoping he gets tired soon.
right. So they're going to come out in the pistol. Look to the right. How's that cord treating you?
I was tangled up in your cord. Got the booty twap.
There you go. So there's a handoff off the left side. He's got some room to run. Adam, he steps out of bounds right about the 16, 17-yard line. That's a big run for the Raiders. And we saw that a lot, Adam, on the road a few weeks ago on that outside edge.
Yeah. They're sealing that edge. I don't know if we're making a break for the pressure of the quarterback and just leaving the edge open, but they've got it sealed, and they getting around in for sure.
So that's a first down for the Raiders. They're on the move here with 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter, up 28-18 over the Eagles.
Call it the 17-yard line, working from our right to left.
Good play by the defense right there.
Nice.
Ball's
loose, Ben. I don't know how we come up with it when there's not a fumble.
We stripped the ball, and they blew it dead.
Sure. No refs anywhere close to the action, but they sure saw it.
They blew it dead. I see Christian Snipes. He's out in front of us, Adam, on the sideline. He's kind of putting his hands out like, what just happened? I believe that should have been a live ball.
We were 15 yards down the field. They're blowing it dead.
They're blowing it dead, yeah. Looks like Coach Summers is kind of asking about it a little bit. But nonetheless, we play on.
I do love the intensity. We're going for the strip.
Oh,
fighting
for
hard.
sure.
Let's go.
For sure. So there's second down. We're under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Mitchell drops back to pass. He rolls to his right. He's pressured out there. And
there you go. Good.
Bounds. Hard hit out of bounds.
Looks like a loss of one, maybe.
I do believe he lost a yard out there. I can't get a read at him who that was. That looks like that was Broderick out there, Adam. Broderick Williams.
Have a game, Broderick. Come on, Bo.
I mean, the senior out there with laying a hard hit out there.
He's been all over the offense, laying those blocks for our backs, especially on that last drive there for David.
So right at a minute to go in the third quarter.
Big third down.
Big third down for the defense.
Dial us up. Let's go.
Mitchell drops back to pass. He's got pressure.
Still got pressure.
It. He's running to his left. He's short of the first down.
Yeah, he's down to, what is that, the 14-yard line?
He did lower his shoulder now, Adam. He did lay a hit down.
Gain of 5.
Tackle by number 5.
Yeah, it looks like Mekhi Gardner got in there to accept the blow from the quarterback. All right, got Sillig out here again.
So we're
play
20
clock has not started. Play clock still has not started.
We don't know why. Now that's
no play clock, guys. What are we doing?
That's the official to our left controls that. There's the kick. It's up. It looks to be good, and it is good. So by the way, Adam, only one of the refs signaled it.
Nothing.
So we're 9 seconds. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Field goal was up and good. And Houston Academy takes the lead 31-18 over the Eagles. And for some reason, the play clock never went to our left. And again, if those who are unfamiliar, that play clock is ran by a referee here in the booth. So some type of oversight. And the field goes up and good. And that rolls us to 9 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Ben, dare I say first stop. I'm encouraged. Eagles stepped up.
They did.
Stopped him right there. Pressured the quarterback a few times. We've talked about this before. That looks like that's the key to stopping these guys, getting in the backfield, disrupting the quarterback, make a mistake or rush through his thought process.
So the Raiders, they're going to kick off. We've got AC back. We've got Ramirez back. And if the pass is any indicator, he's going to kick it to the end zone here for a touchback. And we'll see what they do.
We need to research this fella.
Now, he's got a leg.
If you look on both sides, he's got 2, Ben.
You're right. Well, AC's going to return that ball at the 1 yard line. He's out to the 30,
Ben,
35 to 40.
Nice, 42-yard line. What a return.
Looks like AC's going to be down the 42-yard line. And that ball was it was kicked to about the 1. He got it and
called a 40-yard return.
With it. He did.
Yeah, Ben, the kicker there for Houston Academy, Selig. I'd be interested to see what he's doing next year.
I agree.
We've gone against a couple of pretty impressive kickers. The kicker down in Goshen that night was phenomenal. This guy here, kick it out of the stadium.
So that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. One more quarter to go. We've got Houston Academy 31, ACA 18. And we want to just thank a couple of people right here. We want to thank our 2024 title sponsors. That's Toyota of Montgomery and Baptist Ortho Now. So, again, we want to thank our 2024 title sponsors, Toyota of Montgomery, and Baptist Ortho Now. And as a reminder, at the end of tonight's game, Adam is going to hit us with our player of the game. And that player of the game is going to be brought to you by Presley Roofing and Construction Company. So that'll be our player of the game tonight. And again, they're our sponsor tonight. We want to thank them for being our sponsor. And Adam, I still think we're tracking towards a pretty easy selection for that.
Yeah, no doubt. I was sitting here looking at all the sponsors as you're going through the title sponsors. We got Adams Drugs, John Lee Paint, Synovus Bank, CBS Bank, Chappie's Deli, Capital Tractor, Payton Landscape. What a partnership. How lucky we are at Alabama Christian to be able to partner with these guys.
Absolutely.
Come alongside us to help mold lives as we do over here at the school. So kudos to those guys. Appreciate the support that you pour out.
Thanks for your investment, ACA, the school, and athletics. So
AC with a pass to David.
AC passes, yeah. AC's brought down about the 47-yard line. That's a good play on first down.
That's going to be Ramirez, gain of 6 out there. I do like AC throwing the ball right there. Give another wrinkle, another dimension to defend.
So that's going to bring up second down. I would call it a long 3, maybe 4.
Yeah.
So we're under 12 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Need to capitalize on that stop right there, Ben. Yeah, still got AC as quarterback. Got Ramirez in motion.
AC's going to keep it. Yeah, going to keep off left side. Good read by the defense right there.
Met in the backfield. Good stop.
So that's going to bring up a big third down for the Eagles.
What you thinking here, Ben?
Adam, I'll tell you, I think I'm thinking 4 down, so I'm just looking for a few yards. I think with 11 minutes to go, with the score the way it is, I don't know that I punt right here. That's just me.
You got Snipes back in, so it looks like the pass is a good option here. AC outright. Looks like David's going to flank him to the right as well.
So there's the snap. Christian drops back to pass. He's got a man open out there. Good catch.
Good for
That's
first
Jackson
down.
Burton, first down and more.
Nicely done.
Adam, when he threw that ball, I thought it was going to be high. Jackson went up and got it.
I did too.
So overall, good pass. That's a long pass.
Great crossfield.
Crossfield pass. Those are not easy for a high school quarterback. And Jackson went up and got it. I like Jackson as a target on third down and have to have.
Yeah.
Give him that ball. Let him eat.
Seemed to be pretty open over there, so whatever they were running worked. Good call there. Still got Snipes back at quarterback. Got AC off to the left. Jackson Burton off to the left. David flanking him to the left. Going to be a give to David there.
So good pickup.
What's that, 4 yards, 5 yards?
A good pickup there for Ramirez.
Calling it a gain of 4, it looks like.
Adam, do you like to see a little Wildcat wrinkled in here for AC again, or do you like what we're doing right here?
You know, it's tough. It's obvious when AC goes in that it's going to be a run. So I'm unsure.
Yeah. So that's a handoff to Ramirez off the right side. He's brought down.
Hole wasn't there.
Minimal gain, if any. So that's going to bring up third down for the Eagles. Another big third down. I think we're still thinking 4. So we'll keep, it looks like Christian in at quarterback. As you mentioned, Adam, that gives us the option, pass or run. And you're right, when AC lines up in Wildcat, we're typically running. Now, I will say, you can know he's running and still not be able to stop him.
Yes.
So but we'll keep Christian at quarterback, and we'll go empty backfield.
Might not be a bad idea for a little quarterback draw right here, depending on what they give you in the front.
And they're going to send some pressure. Oh, AC had a jump ball, almost went to get it, bounced out of the defender's hands as well. So that ball falls incomplete. That'll be fourth down for the Eagles.
Man.
Looks like the offense is staying on the field, Adam.
Yeah, we've got to have that creative play here. We've got 8 yards to go. I don't want to say this is the deciding factor, but goodness, it seems like every possession we have, Ben, is so important.
Yeah, they brought some heat right there. Well, we're going to line up.
We've got 52 and 56 out left as receivers. This is interesting here.
Yeah, we got a unique formation here. We got a center, that's it. And we got him right there. There it is. There's your play. And he overthrows him just a little bit. He had David Ortiz-Ramirez streaking down the middle of the field, just overthrown at him. I think that was Jackson Burton that threw the ball. Good ball. Spiral was there. just a bit overthrown.
David's fast. It wasn't quite that fast.
So, and you know this from watching Jackson Burton. He's a leader. He's a captain tonight. Nobody hates that play more than Jackson, I can promise you.
Yeah.
He's a leader on that field. You know, we've talked about it a lot this season, Adam. Somebody had to replace the William Milner energy.
Yeah.
We talked about that before the first game, Jeff and I. Jackson has been that guy all year long, so nobody will hate that more than him.
It was a good play call. It was there. The matchup was there. David was open, just a little bit overthrown.
So Raiders will take over right over here. The quarterback, Mitchell, he bounces off a would-be tackler. He goes to his left.
Cooper
He's
Milner
pushed out of
again.
bounds. Cooper Milner. Yeah, that's Cooper Milner over there again.
Cooper will tell him about it, too.
He will. Yeah. He's another one. When Jackson's gone, Cooper will probably be that.
Yes.
You know, you got to have a dog on the defense always.
do.
You know, and right now Jackson Burton, he's the dog. And when he graduates off, I feel like Cooper will fall probably right into that same deal. So it's going to be second down for the Raiders. We're just over 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. The Raiders lead ACA 31-18.
Pressure.
Mitchell drops back to pass. He's got a man.
Dropped it.
That ball is incomplete.
Had 4 T.J. Merritt on the coverage there. I'm not sure if he was there, if it was footsteps that got him. Nevertheless, we will take an incomplete pass.
We'll take it. He did have him beat for a second. T.J. didn't give up on it.
No, sir.
And
No, sir.
he threw his hands up, and, you know, he did what he was taught to do.
Yeah.
When you see that receiver's eyes get big, you look over and you try to make a play. That's what he did.
Almost looked like he gained a little ground at the end.
So that's going to bring up third down.
Yeah. We need it here. Need to get some pressure on this fella.
So we're right at 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Houston Academy leads ACA 31-18.
Play clock down to 4, 3.
And
Got
they
the
get the
play
snap off. He drops back to pass again. He's had a man open. He missed him. He's going to take off running. And he
Nice.
is tackled
Good
about
stop.
the
Good stop.
48-yard line.
Wow.
And there's a flag.
Wow.
Late flag comes
man.
out at him. That's a big.
I'm not sure if it was a coach that threw it or the ref. They seemed to be in each other's pockets over there.
Right.
Oddly enough, side judge on the
On the other side.
on
That's
the
gonna be on us.
Victims bench went on through that flag for us.
What was the official call on that, guys?
I don't know if they call it
Personal
late
foul.
hit.
Yeah, they call a personal foul down there. So that's going to be a huge momentum killer on a fourth down.
I do wear maroon glasses, Ben, but I've seen worse.
I have seen worse tonight, actually. So, yes, I agree with that. So they're going to be first down, and they send number 4 out there on the motion, give the ball to him. He picks up minimal gain.
Ben, dare I say Cooper Milner on the stop.
Cooper Milner on the stop again. He's having himself a day.
Going to spot him gain a 2.5. Houston Academy working from our left to our right.
So that'll be second down for the Raiders. About 8 to go. And, Adam, we really need to force another fourth down right here. Keep them no points, regardless of what happens right there. You want to keep momentum into the next game. You got a lot of big games coming up. That's a handoff off the right side. That's a stiff arm.
Get him out there,
and
Jordan.
he's out about the 30-yard line. That's Jordan Sanders out there with the tackle.
Mm-hmm. Nicely done.
And it looks like that was Reynolds, Adam, with the carry.
That was a nice stiff arm Reynolds threw out there. Jordan hang on for the tackle. Good battle right there for 15 Sanders.
So big third down right here coming up. He'll have 3 to his left, the quarterback will, and a running back to his right. He'll look over and get the call from the sideline. We're under 7 minutes to go in the game. ACA trails Houston Academy 31-18. There's the snap. Quarterback will roll to his right. He's got room out there, Adam. And he's going to get the first down in a horse collar to go on top of it, it looks like. It looked like it was a jersey to me, guys, the back of his jersey.
That was for sure a
The
jersey.
flag came out immediately. It's on our side of the field, right in front of the ACA bench.
The ref signaled something against Houston Academy. Looks
So
like
they're
we're
backing
finally
him
going to
up.
get that hold.
So, the horse collar was not the call. And they're backing up the Raiders.
5-yard penalty?
From the spot.
Oh, from the spot.
The spot of the
Gotcha.
foul.
Okay.
But that's the first hold of the night.
The first hold of the night.
Did you say first called hold of the night?
Well, you're right.
Sorry.
Clarification.
I thought that's what you had said.
Clarification there.
Yeah.
So Raiders showing third down still.
Look at the different front we got here.
And he'll throw to his
A lot of
left.
space.
He's got a first down out there. Looks like that was over there to number 4, Riggs Hickey. So that'll be the first down for the Raiders, and they move the sticks. And we are right at 6 minutes to go in the game. And Adam, it's just been some unfortunate things this drive. We've had our chances to get off the field, get our defense off the field, and have them punt or whatever. And it just it does not fall in our way.
Penalty hurt us back there on the late hit. Had them stopped essentially there on that long third down. Little broken play right there, getting over in space. Need that ball to turn loose right here. See it rolling on turf. Let's pick it up.
Man, that would be very, very nice. So Mitchell drops back to pass. He rolls to his left. He's got room. And he's got another first down. He's kind of ran out of bounds out there to the left.
Yeah, Mitchell, the quarterback for Houston Academy, he's different, Ben.
He is. Yeah, he's battle tested.
He is
He's
different.
been through it. He knows the playbook. Adam. What strikes me with him is he stays poised.
Yeah. Oh, he's
he
not
just
rattled
stays
a bit.
poised.
Not rattled a bit.
We've got pressure on him a time or two, and he has just stayed poised all night. Very impressed with him. He's also shown some good leadership out there too. So he hands it off the right side. We've got a player out there making a good play on a tackle.
Yes, sir. That's a nice. Held on for dear life. Jamarcus Leonard there on the stop.
Great tackle.
Good open field stop
Yeah,
there.
good contain right there by Leonard. So that's going to bring up second down for the Raiders. Going to be second down and 11.
Little TFL there for Mr. 52.
We're coming up on 5 minutes to go in the game. ACA trails 31-18. Mitchell drops back to pass.
Got who he wants.
He's got who he wants. That's a touchdown. Great play call, great execution right there by the Raiders.
Yeah, it looks like Bryson Dabney was in coverage there, just outmatched.
Yeah, and Adam, I'll tell you what, Mitchell's having himself a day. He really is. He is as advertised. He is as advertised. He's got multiple touchdown passes.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if that's his third or fourth touchdown pass for tonight.
I believe that's at least 3. We do have running stats on some of our ACA players. Not positive on Mitchell, but he's had himself a game, and they're going to line up for the extra point.
Got a different place kicker here, number 4.
And that extra point is up, and it is good. So that's going to take our score, Houston Academy 38, ACA 18. So that's going to be with under 5 minutes to go, Adam. Obviously, you are where you are in the score this late in the game. You have another regional game coming up next week against Wicksburg, a team that, by all accounts, you probably should beat. And so what kind of momentum you want to carry into that game?
I'll tell you this, Wicksburg is one less receiver than they were last year, and I'm glad because if we're going to play them, I don't want to play this fella twice.
No, definitely not.
There's a lot of positives to take from this. Ben, if I'm looking here with, 5 minutes roughly to go, I am looking for exactly what you called. We have got to get the offense back on the field. We've got to get a drive. We've got to get points. More than anything, we've got to take control of our possession. So kind of encouraged to see what we're fixing to do here. See if we can get some points back on the board.
Yeah.
It's, 20 points, a lot of points, 3 scores.
Yeah, that's right.
We've
Adam,
scored.
do you wrinkle in young players now, or do you hold off on that for now? What do you do if you got the headset on down there?
That's why I'm up here, Ben.
Yeah, sure. Well, here's the deal. I think with just under 5 minutes to go, I think you see, can we run one more score here, get an onside kick, we see what happens. Now it's probably worth mentioning, you and I have coached some flag football together. And we have won a couple of championships together. And so I think we have to mention down the broadcast, a little bit little bit different scenario. There's a flag on the field.
Sure.
Coach Summers talking to that ref. He does not seem real thrilled, whatever that call is or whatever happened before that call. So we'll see what that signal is. The kick was a touchback, and we're talking about maybe it looks like ACA has kept their players in. Don't see a lot of young faces out there right now. I think, Adam, they're doing probably what we've talked about. Can we pop a score? Okay, that was a sideline warning was the official call.
We look pretty rowdy down there.
So,
yeah, and that's going back to your question, Ben. I think that's where I'm at. Let's see what this drive
see what happens
unfolds.
right here. Yeah.
I mean, definitely want to get the younger kids in.
Yeah, we're 5 wide, and Christian drops back to pass. He's well covered out there, and that ball was almost interception. Adam, defender drops it. He did have a lob pass
Yeah,
there.
almost a touch pass.
Very short window to execute that, though, and it came up just short, and fortunately falls incomplete.
Yeah. Had a lot of time. The Houston Academy had a great coverage set on our guys, so it was almost pick what you can do and just give your best effort.
So, again, we're staying 5 wide. Christian drops back to pass. He's got
a
some
man
pressure,
across the middle.
and he rolls to his left, and he runs out of bounds. Adam, you said this earlier. I think the last 2 plays, I've seen it from up here. You're 5 wide and shotgun. I see a draw play from the quarterback right there. Pop 5, 7, 10 yards. It looked like linebackers were sucked out right there. So, of course, we have a good view from up here as well. So, it looked like it was a perfect setup for maybe a draw play. I would imagine we're going to stay in shotgun and go 5 wide again.
Yeah, you could see it develop from up this direction, but as soon as you see the man open, you look back in the backfield and he's running for his life. So
he'll have Ramirez for now to his left. A little protection.
Pass to Swindle. He breaks the tackle. Across the 50, yes. Very nice. Down to the
first down and more. So Snipes to Swindle. Big play, big chunk play right there for the Eagles.
Looked like a little slant pattern there. Caught him in stride. Great ball. Swindle shed that tackle and got out for about a 34-yard gain.
And, Adam, they had Ramirez back there for a little extra protection.
Yes.
Good wrinkle right there.
Yes.
So we're going to go back to 5 wide here on first down. Snipes drops back to pass.
He's got time.
And he goes to Jackson Burton. That's close to a first down.
Is that going to put him a gain of
Looks
7?
like it's going to be a couple yards short. We're going to stay in some tempo. We're just over 4 minutes to go here in the game. ACA trails 38-18 to Houston Academy.
Got Swindle to the near side. Looks like Walters to the far side. Ramirez here in the slot, left side.
And
he's got pressure, eludes pressure, got a man.
He comes down with
nice.
it.
Swindle.
That's Swindle again. That'll be a first down.
We got a flag right here in the middle of the scrum.
Looks like, yeah, I see the flag that's down.
We're backing up.
And we are backing up again. I'm not sure what happened, Adam. I was watching Swindle.
Yeah, I was
to the
too.
far
I looked
side,
up and
so
saw
I
the
missed
flag and saw a bunch of folks standing around.
So it looks like we probably got a shove or something on somebody. And I'm not sure what that was all about. I do see Levi Summers checking in. And so they'll back us up. They'll back us way up, Adam. All the way to the 45-yard line.
15-yard.
It's a personal foul. There you go. So it's going to be second down still.
Ben, whatever the foul was, it was personal.
It was very personal. It was. Now, I know they're trying to keep control of things, and what you don't want to do as a ref is get real ticky-tack.
I haven't seen any chippiness out there for neither team, so I'm not sure what he saw down there.
So Snipes gets the and he's
second and 18. There's
pass
your,
back
there's
to his
your
left.
Draw. Or
And
little
there's
screen.
AC. He's got some room.
My gracious alive.
AC still running. He's going to have a first down. He rumbles to about the 33, 34-yard line.
About a 24-yard pass there, something like that.
Yeah, snap, went to Christian. He rolled to his right and threw back to his left on a variation of a bubble screen, it looked like.
Came back across the middle of the field.
Came back across the middle. So great play.
22-yard gain.
So first down for the Eagles. They're on the move with 3.5 minutes to go in the game. Snipes drops back again to pass. He's got pressure on him. He rolls to his left. And thankfully that ball falls incomplete. He kind of threw it up for grabs at him.
Yeah.
And
not sure that was what he wanted there. Kind of throwing across his body as he's running for his life. Swindle made a nice stab at it.
He did. I also think Swindle was looking to maybe knock down a potential interception as well. So
Yes.
Coach Dawkins will call Christian over to the side, probably saying, hey, don't throw that ball up for grabs like that.
That's right.
And now Christian will join the huddle. And again, we're 3:15 left in the game. ACA trails Houston Academy 38-18. And we're going to be second down.
Yeah, second down from the
Second and 10.
about the 34, 33-yard line. Need to snap the ball. Good, got it off in 1 second.
Snipes drops back to pass.
They got
He
it.
sacks. And he got pressure in on him. And he's sacked. That's going to bring up a long third down. We're right at 3 minutes, Adam. We got to get up and get moving here.
They're calling fumble there?
Oh, they do call fumble. They call a fumble. And the
Knocked it
Raiders
out of
have
his
recovered.
hands.
Yeah, it was on the opposite hash from us, Adam. We had a bad view of that. So the Raiders get a fumble and a recovery. So it'll be their ball right about the 39-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like the ball was knocked out of Snipes' hand as he was scrambling around. Houston Academy is going to recover. Looked like going to take over at about the 39-yard line.
So they'll look to run the ball here, and they do right off the gate, gain of about 9 yards, close to the 50-yard line. That tackle was made by number 3, Broderick Williams. So right at the first down marker, Adam, and they're looking to chew up as much clock as they can.
Yeah, this is right in their wheelhouse with the run game they have.
Adam, Houston Academy, they're a well-coached team. They're built to win. I would imagine they'll do good in the playoffs. You know, giving credit where credit's due. They're a well-coached team.
Yeah, they've got the talent where they need. Got a nice offensive line, strong running game, and extremely strong quarterback play.
Yeah. So they gave them the first down on the last run. So that's a short run there on now that'll bring up second down across the 50. So they'll take their time as we go to right at 2 minutes 10 seconds to go in the game.
Gonna need a little help at this point, Ben.
Yeah, we are. So second down right at about the 48-yard line for the Raiders. And they are going to tick this thing. Now, Adam, we're at 25 seconds on the play clock. Did they reset the play clock?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
the play clock is 35.
Okay.
No, sorry, if it's 40. It's 40.
It's 40.
Yeah, 40 on it.
So they're going to take it all the way down. We're about a minute and a half to go in the game. They'll snap it right about 1 or 2 seconds on the clock. And there it is at the 2-second mark. They'll hand off left side. Adam, he's gone.
He's turning around. Yeah, get on, get in the end zone,
Yeah,
buddy.
that's touchdown. Adam, I think they're just trying to run the clock out. He busts one open for about 48 yards.
Yeah.
So that'll be a touchdown for the Raiders with 1 minute and 15 seconds to go. And again, I just feel like they were trying to run the clock right there, and man, he busted it.
Yeah, we
So
were
once
crowded.
we crowded the line of scrimmage, and
That's
once there's no safety help back there, so once he had his man beat, he was gone. A lot of folks heading for the exits, Adam.
Yeah.
They're packing
They're
up.
gonna beat the crowd. Maybe just me and you here for long.
Right, me, you, and Randy back here. We'll lead with the team. So the extra points up, and it is good.
Seelig back in for the kick. Interesting rotation they have on a place kicker there.
It is. So that's going to take your score. Houston Academy 45, ACA 18. We're 1 minute 15 away from the game ending. Adam, I don't want to sound like a homer broadcaster guy, and I realize this will sound like this, but score not an indicator of how the game played out. Felt like the game's a little closer than 45-18. Pulled away late, but through this has been a good football game through the game.
You can pick, Ben, 3 possessions maybe. One, we were at the 1 yard line down here with 4th and 1, 4th and goal. Got stopped there. That's one possession. The first possession of the game, we were stopped inside the 2 or 3 yard line. Had the turnover there. I'm not saying if we scored on all of those. However, 21 points makes this game look a lot different. Also keeps their score down just a little bit. I'm with you. I felt like we played a great game. Felt like our game plan was good.
Yeah.
Execution struggled just a little bit. I mean, goodness, look at the manpower on the sideline over there. They've got
Right.
double what we have.
They do.
They've got great talent out there. And let me be clear. I don't want to take anything away from our guys.
Right.
We're young.
That's right. Absolutely.
We're young, and we've got plenty of talent down there as well.
We do. And there's a kick itself to the end zone, so that'll be a touchback. Eagles will begin their drive, 20-yard line. And Adam, we talked about it already. You just mentioned it. Our coaches and players, I love the game plan. I love the first play of the game. I love how we just came out and executed those things. I just feel like if we can carry that same intensity, same execution, same game plan, creativity over to Wicksburg next week, I think we'll really, really like how we come out next week against Wicksburg.
I think so too, Ben. We're so close. Had that one turnover there. Like we said, every execution was there tonight. Game plan was there. Execution was just a little slack. Looks like we got a new running back in. Running number 25, Ethan Dabney in the backfield.
Ethan Dabney,
yeah.
the freshman.
About a 4-yard gain there for Ethan.
Yeah, Ethan over at was it Trinity, I believe, Adam. Ethan had some good late fourth quarter runs. He came in and broke a couple open. Ethan Dabney did. Yeah, that game kind of put him on the map a little bit, Adam. There's a freshman underclassman. So we are 40 seconds away from the game ending. It's second down here right at about the 22-yard line.
Going to be Dabney again on the carry out to the 30.
And that'll take us probably, Adam, here towards the end of the game.
Yeah,
I believe that'll be our last snap of the game. And again, here at John Mark Stallings Field, your final score is going to be Houston Academy 45, ACA 18, in what was a hard-fought game. The teams will line up at the 50-yard line, and they'll go shake it out, fist bump it out, and tell you it's a good game. And Adam, we'll have our quick closing thoughts on the game. I'll give mine really quick. We talked about it a few minutes ago. Score not an indicator of how the game went. I love our execution in some ways. I love our game planning. We are a young team, and we played against an excellent team. As you can see, they have a lot of players, great quarterback. And so tonight, it is what it was. So final thoughts from me, final thoughts from you.
Yeah, same way. Game plan was there. The coaches, they knew this game. They knew the opponent we had. They knew the talent we had to offer. Felt like the game plan was put in place for that. Came up short a little on execution. We've got some youth out there that we're grooming to be stars. Defensively had a couple of broken plays. Offensively had just a couple of little hiccups. You correct that stuff. This is a much tighter ball game. Some could even say we might have control of it. So,
yeah.
Kudos to ACA for fighting. This 45-18 is not, obviously that's the points they put up, but I'm like you. That's not indicative of how the game went.
And again, we'll have our Presley Roofing and Construction Company Player of the Game. Adam is going to present that award tonight to.
Yeah, no question, Ben. This is a hands-down performance. AC Walters from the tip was a difference maker. His speed, his size, his leadership, man, you could follow him all night. Had great game receiving, even ran some quarterback. So kudos to AC. He fought his tail off, worked his tail off. He makes others better, Ben, which is to me even better than his performance. So great job, AC. You played your tail off tonight, buddy.
And again, congratulations to AC Walters, tonight's Presley Roofing and Construction Company Player of the Game. And thank you for joining us tonight on, again, our final score, Houston Academy 45, ACA 18. For Adam Donaldson and Randy Holman, I'm Ben Russell. Thanks for joining us tonight. Tune in next week as the ACA Eagles host Wicksburg High School right back here at John Mark Stallings Field. Thanks, everybody. Good night.